just kind of says like, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Just remember, go grab Hob for me, okay? Meet us at the wherever the fuck we're going, right?
It's called prison.
Yeah, okay.
Don't drop
See
the
you
soap.
later. What?
Nothing.
And as they get out of sight of the alley and out of earshot of Jurek and Zoria, Vess just kind of hangs his head and just starts shaking. Fine, what the fuck did I expect? Of course you idiots are gonna take me to fucking, what, jail? Like,
No, we just
you realize what the fuck has been happening in this fucking town?
yeah.
You're worried about some girl in a mask?
Yeah.
Whatever. Why? Because what, she's gonna fucking steal something? Is that really where we're at?
No,
You've
we're
got
not.
fucking drow knocking on your door and libraries eating people, not to mention a dragon like a half day away.
We're a little more worried about, if you fuckers are trying to summon a demon or
Summon a fucking demon.
yeah.
How many towns have already fucking fallen? You think you're safe? You think that bothering her is gonna save you? Oh, big heroes. Good fucking job, you get a fucking medal.
Oh, this is
Can't
what lies
fucking
behind the
believe
mask. I
it.
like it.
The vest is just snapped.
I like it.
Whatever. I'll tell you what is fucking true. I was out on that fucking battlefield killing drow for you fucks.
Great.
Whatever. Nobody's gonna fucking come save us.
Then somebody will
So you might as well
recognize
just
you.
get used to the idea that we're all just gonna fucking die.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, we'd rather not die.
Well then why are you fucking harassing people who are trying to fucking save this town?
'Cause you're being suspicious as fuck.
Says the guy who can't tell a fucking hobgoblin from a tiefling. Whatever.
Look, I've
You're
never.
just like the rest of us anyways. Doesn't fucking matter. And he just keeps walking.
Yeah.
He doesn't say
I
anything
just
more
want a
and
moment of applause for the vest shade. Holy shit.
Yeah, great. Tell it to somebody who cares. We're just, doing our job.
You find somebody.
Yeah, maybe my boss. So they lead you along a route through town. Jarek and Zoria,
Hmm.
what are you doing?
I think the idea was to intercept as Hob, wasn't it?
Yeah. Jurek, that's where we stopped last session. Jurek moving to intercept them as Hob.
Sure.
Yeah, Zora following closely behind. With a mask on again, because fuck these people.
Okay. So Jarek Hobrick approaches. Oh, well, I guess it's your lucky evening. There's Hob.
Vest. What are you? Did you bring me the dragon scales?
Oh, we were gonna meet up with Tilly in a little bit and I don't know, get her to bring them back for you. These guys are just trying to detain me because they think I'm summoning a demon. Apparently.
Is that true?
No.
We're not.
Wow.
Look, Hob, with all due respect, she was in an alleyway talking with a couple other suspicious individuals. And
You know, my
in the
friends
middle.
who helped me kill the dragon.
So why would you be
Oh,
talking
yeah.
to them in an alleyway? It's fucking suspicious as hell. All huddled
I
around
see.
together.
Oh. Have you dealt with many mercenaries, guardsmen?
a few.
They tend to feel comfortable in alleyways. They work for me. It's Vess. Vess, were you summoning a demon in an alleyway?
No, we were trying to figure out how to kill demons in an alleyway.
Well, I don't suppose we can have the magistrate looking into this. I mean, don't you boys have more pressing matters?
I don't know, like getting your fucking prince's head back from those drow.
Ooh.
God damn it.
Uh,
Zora's watching from an alleyway, just like scared. Like, what the fuck is this? Who is
uh,
this person?
Hob, make a deception check
You got it.
with advantage.
Oh, that's a
They
good
are
thing because that first roll was bad.
they are technically charmed,
Okay.
I believe.
That's
They
two.
were friends or something?
Yeah, but that's
Friends
Zoria.
Friends doesn't let. Okay, yeah, sure.
I got a
Oh.
2 and a 19, so
Wow.
21.
That helps.
Wait, you only have a +2 in deception? What the fuck?
I think so. I'm winging it.
I need to write this
You
down
know,
for lucky.
no, oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Should be like, I missed a roll.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I suppose you're right, Hob. I guess we can release this one into your custody.
Was I right? Oh, about Vess. I'm sorry. Yes, old age. Come along, Vess.
Later, boys.
Yeah, have a good night. Maybe do your scheming in the light. Weird.
Have a good
Try
evening,
and figure
Botsman.
out the difference between a tiefling and a hobgoblin next time. And Vess walks away.
Yeah.
Jarek deliberately stays for a moment to offer them an old man shrug,
hmm
and then turns to follow alongside Vess.
Yeah, they give you like a shrug back.
Kids these days.
Just trying to do
Kids,
our
he's
fucking
older than
job.
me. This elf. Oof.
Yeah.
Once they get 15, 20, 30, once they get a decent bit away, they'll just
Vess, once
murmur over to Vess. Oh, go
once
ahead,
they
Vess.
once they get a decent bit away, Vess is gonna just be like, so I guess Zoria messaged you? Surprised you recognize me. I don't think we've had the pleasure.
Monk, low insight.
I don't believe we have had the pleasure, no.
I have, yes. When we deliver the head or the head.
To Tilly.
Billy.
To Tilly, not to Hob.
No, Tilly was the organs. We then delivered the skull.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't think
Was
Vess was
Vess
there for
with
that.
yeah, was Vess there? Or he stood outside, he waited outside? While you
Possibly.
Yeah, I
guys
think he
went
waited
inside?
outside. So are you flexible?
Vess takes one step like so that there's a good space in between the two. Just in what way?
And as they turn a corner, and break line of sight from the guards, Jericho just drop the illusion
Oh,
and continue with the old man voice. Are you flexible?
I think you mean in a way that I'm not comfortable discussing with you, Jarek.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
you ask the
Uh,
weirdest questions, Jarek.
where's that? Where's that? And he'll start looking around for Zoria.
Yeah, she's blooming somewhere behind, like just catching up.
Did you lose something?
A few things. I think my patience, my humanity, my direction in life, my hobgoblin. There she is, Zoria.
Yes.
Okay, so here we are.
Job well done. I assume they are.
They're incompetent. Yes.
No, in one piece. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, no, not my vintage.
They're
Hmm.
as God made them.
Hmm.
So something I should mention. Vishla had a good idea.
Who's
What?
Vishla?
Vishla, Jericho will pull out Vishla and waggle the dagger.
Oh, you're
That's
talking
true.
knife.
Vest doesn't think Vishal exists. That's true.
A little bit. He's no longer fighting it since everybody seems to believe it but him.
Here's Gump. Good, he's needed for this.
Mm.
Yeah. As he is the Vishla that we are speaking of.
Yes. Vishla had some good ideas. And first of which is, and Jericho will offer the dagger over to Vess.
You're doing this again? Vess grabs the dagger.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, look, I'm talking to your knife.
Okay, well, I might have a fetish for that. That's not really the conversational topic.
That's
The point here is that
Mhm.
Vishla wants you to get near our friend with the Fu Manchu while you're holding Vishla.
Do you think he's still? I mean, he's not back at the wall. Like, he's already left, right? They're in the palace.
Maybe.
Okay.
You're smart. I'm sure he'll come out again at some point. When you see him, just, walk within like 5 feet of him or so.
So we're gonna wait around for him to walk outside.
Yes and no. And he'll
Hey,
turn to Zoria. He had another idea that was really interesting. It sounds like Rav is a real pip. Maybe we should make him a real pip in the direction of our Fu Manchu friend.
Mm. Can he see?
Bess looks down at the dagger. Goes, "What's a pip?" Oh, yeah. Okay.
And Jerk looks over for a second and hikes an eyebrow like, oh, you're on talking terms now. Okay.
Mm.
Turns attention back to Zoria.
I don't understand. Can Vishla see things for what they are?
Vishla can feel things.
He has feelings.
And he'd like to feel out the Fiend Boy.
Hmm.
Get an idea for what we're actually dealing with.
It's interesting you mentioned it because I was getting paranoid because we don't really know what Hob is either.
Well, he likes flexible young boys, so there's a first.
I was not aware of that.
I'm still not into that.
You're more of a man anyway. You're probably like 5 times my age.
Well, I think we should test theory or test idea on Hob as we tell Hob.
Not a bad idea.
Hmm.
But Vishal also brought up another good point. I shouldn't go anywhere near Fu Manchu. And to
Oh,
that degree, I should probably not go near Hob either.
Why is that?
Because I have a certain
Skin condition.
aroma that people might.
No, people is not problem. Problem is cunt dog.
That
Dog has
too,
good
yeah.
sense of smell.
Yeah, he didn't detect me last time, but hey, who knows? Maybe something changed.
He told me I didn't smell like elf.
Well, you don't smell like an elf.
No, I don't smell like anything.
I mean, like, come, both of you scoot in. I'll sniff Vess, and then I'll sniff you.
I'm sorry. What?
I thought it was scientific. Never mind, I guess.
But yes, maybe dog can tell.
Maybe. So, Vess, if you continue to listen to whatever I say, I don't know why you do that, by the way, but I'm really happy you do. Previous thing of protect shell? Yeah, fuck that. Can you keep this one alive and out of trouble?
More
I can
so than the other.
I can take care of myself.
I mean, yeah, you also seem to do a good job at protecting me in return, which is why I feel like this tit and tat thing is pretty okay.
Doria, I left a farm, and within several months, I was turned into an unholy abomination that is somehow tied into the end of the world, and I think it might even be my fault a little. I also have a little Helling child out there that I didn't actually get to make. And all those things said, you still have worse luck than me.
Wait, you have child?
Is this because of the dream?
Look, the point is, you have shitty luck. Vess is good luck.
Well, mm,
I mean, Vess
I
accidentally
was
killed the
about to
dragon
mark.
with a stick, so the best
Mhm.
Yeah,
of luck.
by tripping.
That
Vess
is
got through
not a
that entire
lie.
Vess gotten through that entire initial war conflict without so much as a fucking scraped knee.
Yep.
I think Vess
Yeah.
has been hit once so far
Give
Mm.
it. Oh,
in
taunt the
life.
DM.
Yo.
Yeah, talk to the
So, about Zoria being bad luck and getting all the shit rolls and stuff. Let's go back to that.
Yeah. Nice backpedal. Um. So yeah, he had good ideas.
Mm,
That's a thing.
mm.
You mean the
Oh,
the the knife?
Yes, the knife.
Sure.
You're on talking terms now. You ask him.
He's saying that you don't give yourself enough credit.
That's sweet. Thanks, Fishla. Fishla's probably just sitting in there like, ooh, this isn't okay.
doesn't sound like him. He tends to be more condescending. I have spoken to him a few times, but not many.
Oh, he might just be playing me for a fool then, having a laugh or something at my expense.
Is possible, yes.
It's so much when you say that when he's actually doing that. So why don't you go visit Hob then? And I
Mm,
will. I guess I'll go visit Rav.
I believe Shell went to see Rev.
Can you send Shell a message to have him maybe consider killing Fu Manchu?
I believe we need to evaluate our options, and I would not count with the Ravenous for much. We do not have rapport with him.
I agree, but I don't think Shell does either.
Under her mask, she flinches a little bit.
I
Little
don't think Shell
twitch.
does either, and she's over there, so
Shell is, how can I say this? Is poor planner. Yes,
yeah, and she's probably gonna do something or another weird any day now. But
Did she just say pool plan?
what?
Did she just say pool plan?
Yeah, she's a pool planner. Anyway, can you just send her a message, perhaps?
how
You
is
know,
she going
like
to respond? Mhm, mhm.
you can do it after Hob. I don't care. Just do it at some point. I just want to make sure we get through to Rav and see if he's down to clown on a fiend. Um, and I'm gonna. I guess I'll sit the wall.
Maybe you should stick around close. Let's not separate in case.
Hob, dog.
Not so close, but wait around corner.
You know, the last time someone told me to do that, I was waiting 3 hours while he was fucking a whore on the second floor of a brothel.
That sounds inconsiderate.
Incredibly, thank you.
I mean, who would do that? You tell person to go away. You have respect for their time.
You've met Adris.
Ah, yes. Makes
Yes.
sense.
Yes.
Makes sense.
All right, then I will wait outside Hubs. Well, then.
So
Yes.
I'm just gonna stay by the castle and wait for a funky looking motherfucker come out so that the knife can.
Well, no, go with
No.
Zoria first, so you can check
Oh.
Hob in the same way.
Yes.
And if the dagger, he'll tell you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
If anything is off.
Yeah, he'll tell you if anything's off.
Sure.
Also, I'm getting tired of wearing this fucking mask, so I'm not going to bother hiding from Hope. Any objections?
I mean, it's your thing.
Yes.
I mean, if he mistakes you for a tiefling, I think then we know something about him.
If Hope makes me for Tiefling, world has serious problems. We cannot fix it, and we should all die already.
Seems a little extreme to me, but you know, all right, fine, I'm on board.
Mm.
All right, lead on. I'll just linger outside then.
We're off to see
The
a
wizard. The wonderful wizard named Hob.
I wish Jarek was with us. Zoria's charisma fucking sucks.
I mean, Vess, I imagine, probably has better charisma, which is not saying much.
I know my modifiers, and yes, he does.
Sadly,
Yeah.
Shell has the
So
best
that's
charisma in the group.
Which is somehow, that's just incredibly ironic.
It is.
it is.
And she only primarily uses it for deception.
Yeah.
Be a cunt.
So Jarek will follow Zoria
Mm.
And that's
We,
it.
Vess?
and Vess.
Yeah. we move through the streets at night.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the street, no hugging corners, no seeming like we're plotting or trying to be not seen, I guess.
Yeah. Just
Hey,
walking
Zoria,
like you belong.
wasn't the knife with you when you saw Hob last time?
No, it was not. It was with Jarek. And
Yeah, but Jarek met Hob, right?
yes, but I'm not sure how it works. Maybe give it. I want to talk to him.
Here you go.
As Vess is slowly rethinking all of these decisions.
Group
So what is it
psychosis.
you really? Yeah. What is it you really do? Do you see? Do you feel? Describe. Be objective.
How do you describe the color orange to somebody that cannot see?
It's a mix between red and oh, I see. Yes, I understand.
It was a wonderful exchange.
It is a mix
So,
between.
do you just know orange is orange?
Yes.
And in this case, fiend is fiend, and the demon is demon, and
It depends on if they're using an illusion or if they actually have polymorphed themselves.
so you can see through illusions.
Yeah.
So every time that I was someone else, the elf form. You just saw straight through it.
Your blood still beats in your veins, Soria.
I see. Do you suppose they blood in their veins beats differently? And I just imagine Vess as like
Yeah.
this went from oranges to illusions to blood beating in veins and
Whose? Elves?
no
Or
fiends
demons?
and demons. Demons.
I'm not a huge fan of eating demons, and I've only come across a few.
I see. Well, it was interesting to know. Do you think it matters if it's me or Vess holding you?
When you go to encounter Mr. Fu Manchu,
Hope or Fu Manchu or whomever.
I think it would be better if Vess held me with Fu Manchu. He's
I
more
see.
inconspicuous. Of the whole group, Vess can blend in.
You are not incorrect. Yes. It's a valid point. I will give you to him now.
Great.
Farewell, knife. Just hands the knife.
God damn it.
Welcome back.
Howdy.
Hello,
Man.
Shell.
Hey,
Hey,
welcome to the party.
Hey.
it's a party.
D&D party.
It's a party in my pants and you're invited. It's a pants party.
Can we save the floating for later, Gump?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Uh-huh.
Well, welcome to the time where Vess thinks we're all fucking insane.
So, just like every other session.
Group psychosis. You guys all did like an acid trip while huddled around this knife together, and now everybody thinks they can talk to it.
Everybody really loves this knife.
Very likable knife.
And it has great ideas that in no way are associated with the party members, or are the party members' ideas, but they don't really want to say that it's their ideas, so they just say, ooh, the knife thought of it, it's not me. Listen to the
In
knife.
case it goes poorly, of course.
Exactly.
It's
See?
the knife's fault. Yeah.
Vess thinks we're all man children.
I mean,
Jerk as the epitome of.
Yeah.
you're the only man. The other two are, I'd say women children, but I feel like just saying women covers it.
Oof. Oof.
Sounds reductive. I should be offended, I think, but
I
not at
am
the same time.
drinking, so
She's in character.
I'm
Yeah.
in.
Oh, have you decided to start drinking just to like? Is this
It
method
makes it
acting?
easier.
So
I see.
you arrive to Hobbs
Hobbs.
Tower.
Yeah. Late at night. Very
Mhm.
late. Like midnight, I think.
Sure.
Sure, that sounds right.
Given that the sun goes down at like 5.
Yeah. Zora will knock.
Mm-hmm. Oh! 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 Oh!
Fucking dog.
This fucking
Who the
dog.
fuck is there? What do you want?
Get Hob. We need to talk to him. It's urgent.
About 30
Vess
seconds
will
pass.
tuck Vishla away.
Mhm.
Like,
In the stash.
yeah.
About 30 seconds pass and the door opens a crack. A dog's snout pokes out through the crack. What?
Hello, dog.
I have a name.
Yes, I forgot it.
Have we? I don't think we've met. Who
You
are you?
haven't.
I forgot it too. But I
Uh,
believe
Fuck you,
oh,
Gump.
I believe it's
Fuck you, Gump.
I believe
Lucky
it,
showed up at the right moment.
I believe it's Brutus.
No, it's not. It's not
Oh.
Brutus.
Cletus? No.
It's something silly, I think.
I thought it was Calvin for some reason.
No.
No,
Pickle?
Nope. That's
not
my dog's name.
Pickle.
Speaking of my dogs, look, there she is.
No.
Just checking in, making sure I'm still here.
Is that
Making,
Dio?
sh-
Yeah, it's
making
Dio.
sure you haven't died
Mm-hmm. There's
in
Dio.
the last 30 seconds.
It's Brutus.
Brutus.
It's Brutus, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pink, you deceived us.
Yeah. I thought it was Brutus. Motherfucker.
Did
It was
I
pretty
thought
sure.
it was something else. I thought it was something like Dan or some shit.
Dan. No, Dale
Yeah.
is the priest.
Yeah, Dale is the priest that Grandma will kill later, eventually. But
Yeah. And he sniffs you. And he's like, you still smell funny. But
you talk funny for a dog.
you smell better, but still weird. New person. Who are you?
You can call me Vess.
Hi, Vess.
We're just here to see
Brutus. He's sleeping.
when does he not sleep?
In the morning.
Sun up
Um,
or after?
sun up, sure.
Can he not be asleep right now?
No,
Is it
he needs his
siege?
sleep. Go away.
I have heard that wizards need their sleep. The whole thing, right?
I can respect the need for sleep, but this is concerning news that need to be shared.
Okay,
We need his expertise.
okay. I'll let him know in the morning.
God damn it, dog.
Have a good night.
I really can't persuade you. I must have bones somewhere. Look, here's a nice smell. She wiggles her fingers. Smells of burgers.
Smells of burgers. A little bit of drool starts coming out the side of his mouth.
Do you want more? Nice dog? Yes?
Do you have one?
I could probably invoke one in given time.
And come back in the morning.
Fuck you, dog. Just turns around.
So rude.
I mean, nice meeting you. And Vess follows.
Bye.
Well, that was a waste of time.
What did Hub say?
You say he's asleep.
Hope is asleep.
Oh,
Apparently,
really?
yes, apparently all magic users need to sleep now.
That's what I've
Dirk
heard.
just stares quietly at Zoria.
You see the steam coming from
Okay.
the nostrils. Yeah, just.
So we're not going to talk about that. Okay.
Do we need to go and find Shell so you can beat her up?
Yeah, I wonder what she's up to right now.
Good segue.
Yeah, we'll find out in a moment after the DMPs. Confer amongst
Ooh.
yourselves. If you want to send a message
a
to
wonderful-
Shell, now's your chance.
True. This wonderful Dean came in, by the way.
Hi, Lucky.
Hi,
How are
Lucky.
you?
You seem
Tired.
Tired, yeah.
You
You seem
seem
like
in
me.
need of a duck.
Yeah. You seem like me last week.
Mm-hmm. The
Tough
duck
day.
helps.
Mm.
So what was the turtle doing?
Last we checked, she'd left to go talk to Rav.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Something about Zoria wrote Misty Step for her just the
The
word.
incantation, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
part.
I got the ish. I will have you guys know that I found a non-violent way to maybe get Rav's respect without the whole stealing his shit thing.
Oh, that could be a good route. Not stealing from him.
Yeah, I think I found a solution. I'll just.
Are you gonna send to Shell?
I don't know. Is what's
Yes or
what
no?
was
Yes or no? Pressure, no pressure.
is this before or after Shell does her thing?
That
I'm talking
depends.
like in our time.
Oh, in our time.
I'm sorry, y'all. I need to very quickly gloss over last session's notes.
Okay.
While Pink decides whether or not he's sending a message to Shell.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to stall so that
I
we
need
can
about
decide.
5 minutes to try and decide whether Zora sends a message or not.
That means no. Okay, moving on.
doing? What are you doing?
I don't want to interfere in the RP, so take your time, Lucky. Don't worry about it.
Alright, been enough time? Great. What's the verdict?
Apparently he said no.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Not yet.
She gets so big so quick.
I'm gonna get you.
Been 7 months now.
Doesn't feel it.
Seemed
Well,
like yesterday that
ouch.
she just.
Yeah.
Closer
It
to
hasn't been
6.
7. It's been 6.5.
Yeah, closer to 6.
You got over the week before Thanksgiving. Oh,
Nope.
the week
Week
of Thanksgiving.
Sunday after
That
Thanksgiving.
Sunday.
Yes.
Yes, that was your appointment with the proctologist.
Proctologist. Oh boy. I'm glad you just put my shit out there on blast. And no, it wasn't a
on the recording.
proctologist.
He was a urologist, not proctologist.
Yeah.
God, you're not helping. You're making it worse.
So, about those D&D notes and Shell being up to some crazy plotting,
Mhm.
what Zoria said, pool planning.
Poor planning.
Pool planning. Like I said,
Mhm.
It's like cloak. You just say cloak. Is it
pool
this cloak?
planning.
You want them to clock cloak?
Yes.
You want
You
the
clock
cock?
someone to a different place.
You cock someone to death?
I had a boss who had an accent once, and anytime he told somebody that they had to go home, he'd say, cock out,
Ah,
Oof.
cock out, go home.
that's funny. Yes, Lucky.
Hi, Lucky.
I know y'all laugh, but there are many people throughout my life that do not understand a word I fucking say. And it is a daily struggle to be understood sometimes. That is all.
You hardly. What the fuck?
We understand you
I have
pretty much
I have some
100% of the time.
people that barely understand a word I say.
Well, yeah. Don't rest. Don't lose sleep on the stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't. I mean,
Okay.
if you just said I'm from Boston, nobody would notice. That was mean. I'm sorry.
That was fucked up.
I do tell people I'm from Boston on occasion when I just want them to shut the fuck up.
And yeah, I told you this before. I told you all of you this before. When we started playing together, me and Lucky, I thought it was the other dude, the Norwegian dude who couldn't speak, who had the impediment. Not, and it's not an impediment. It's your fucking voice. So
It is a registered speech impediment.
I haven't caught any of it. So I'm immune to
Yeah,
your
sorry.
charms.
But not to your flirtation.
Or your hexes, or whatever you're trying to cast with your impediment.
Your bitchcraft will not affect me.
Yeah.
The bitchcraft doesn't work, but the floating and the shameless plugs do.
Doesn't work either.
Mm-hmm. Keep telling yourself that, Gump.
Okay. And here's the session where Shell dies so Gump can prove a point.
I don't give a single fuck about the turtle, and you know that.
Yes, you. Don't say
Alright,
that.
so over to Shell, wandering her way to Ravnus's in
Indeed.
the early hours
Wando,
of
I
evening.
walk with a purpose.
Sure.
She waddles with a purpose.
Is Shell wearing boots now?
No. Never has, never will.
Her little toes freezing in the snow. Okay, I'm sorry. Her big toes freezing in the snow.
No, I was flipping her off Chaz.
Yeah. But she makes her way to Ravnus, huddled around her singular heat cube.
Those
A
heat cubes
method
are the
acting.
real. Those heat cubes are really like the PCs in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So you go and you gain entry. Ravnus is in his office. So I know what you want to do. So we will do this
Yes.
roughly in 2 portions or simultaneously. Your conversation with Ravnus and your infiltration of Ravnus's personal space. So, your conversation with Ravnus. Good evening, Shell.
Evening, Ravnus.
What's up today?
How informal of you. I expected to be strung up from the ceiling first.
I only do that for people I like.
Oh, I see you're into that stuff. I'll tell Jarek, he would be thrilled. I have pressing business and not so pressing business. Which would you like to hear first?
Given that you have pressing business, probably the pressing business.
Excellent. May I sit down?
Of course.
Total sits. Shell then pulls out the incantation,
Mhm.
slaps it on the desk in front of him. You know that thing that tied certain people to the world? That object you wanted us to hunt? Ringing any bells here, Ravnus?
It would be certainly convenient if somebody knew where it was. Yeah.
Congratulations. We have a lead.
Great.
This was found scrawled on the walls of a place of power. It is directly linked to the object, and we need to figure it out right now. What does it say?
Well, looks like magic shit. I don't know.
You don't have the faintest of inklings.
I can read it. Written in
What
common.
does it say?
But you see all these fucking symbols and equations and shit? I don't know what the fuck any of that's about.
Very well. I will take it to an expert. Someone that knows what they're looking at.
Yeah, try Hob.
Sure. Can I insight?
Sure.
little bit. I just want to be very, very certain of this. Nope, I don't know shit.
No, he's telling the truth. He doesn't know what it says.
Of course he is. All right. Last thing that I want to check with him. The verbal component to Misty Step.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it out loud and ask if it rings a bell.
Yeah, I've heard of that spell.
Any idea what it does?
Teleports you from place to place.
Excellent.
We had a mage that I used to know. Seen him
Hob.
use it a few times. No,
Mm,
I used to be an adventurer like you.
of course you did. You were a folk hero before you turned evil.
A folk hero.
It's
Oh,
written all over your fucking face, Ravnus.
that's nice. I wouldn't consider myself evil. I don't torture people for fun or for money.
I cannot read that. I gotta zoom in. I'm sorry.
Hell, I don't even torture people. Oh, and Shell,
That's
18 on
I
Ravenous.
thank you.
that's the-
Right. Do you happen to know anything about the AO? While I'm here.
That we're breathing, or the one that's currently headless?
That is me politely asking you if you knew what the fuck was going to happen last time we spoke, or if you had any inkling of it when we last spoke.
That the drow were gonna take his head off. No, I did not. It's a smart play,
But
though.
but you did know what?
Not that they were going to do it. Our information said that they would show up later.
Hmm. So you were actually being genuine when you said that you might take care of the AO for us.
If the opportunity had presented itself,
Hmm.
yes. And if I had contracted with the drow to take care of the heir, I would have.
Hmm.
I would say as much, but I didn't, which gains me no credit.
Hmm. Forgive me if I don't believe that explanation.
So you want me to take credit, therefore you
No,
owing a debt to me?
no, I don't want you to take credit. I do want you to take credit for the fact that your intel was shit.
Well, I didn't exactly retrieve it myself, and it was what intel is.
Hmm.
Only moderately reliable under torture.
Speaking of intel, I have two large pieces of it, followed by a very generous gift.
Okay.
My terms are quite simple, really. In exchange for this information and the aforementioned gift, you will keep me and my party in the loop. No lies, no deceit, and all information to the party will go through me and me alone.
Well, that depends on three things. what these two large pieces of information are and what your present is.
Hmm. Two presents, really, now that I think about it.
Give me some sort of sweetener.
We know who is
Taste
on this
test.
plane that should not be here. We know the object that is tying them to this plane that you so seek. We have very valuable intel on the king. And I have a person, or rather former person, that I believe might do well as a gift to your organization.
You have intel on the king that I want.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it. You have a former person that would do well to my organization.
Yep.
How?
I ask that you capture two individuals, let us torture the one, and the other one is your gift.
That sounds like they're still a person.
No, have you ever heard of a vampire, dearie?
Of course I've heard of a vampire.
Well, one's about to fall right in your lap. And if you were smart, you would take the opportunity.
To control a vampire, or to own a vampire, that doesn't sound like an intelligent move.
Would you feel better if I gave you some silver chains to contain it?
Oh, I can get silver chains, but you're still asking to be stabbed in the back, bit in the back. I don't know. Vampires bite, but it doesn't really go smoothly if the turn of phrase works.
Fine, kill it for all I fucking care.
Sure, but then why?
Because I asked you to.
Okay. I wouldn't not kill a vampire. They're not exactly friendly creatures.
Eric sneezes elsewhere.
Wouldn't be the first, but they're not exactly beings to be fucked with.
Would it make you feel better if you knew this one was feeble minded and easily manipulated?
Doesn't sound like a very dangerous vampire.
Dangerous enough in the right circumstances. Useful tools are meant to be used, not thrown away.
Oh,
Using his own words against him before he has a chance. You do have a point there, Shell. So you have two individuals that you would like me to capture. In return for some information about the king and some information about the object and or individuals that should not be on this plane.
Mm-hmm. And would it make you feel better if one of the individuals to be captured was a member of the cult doing all of this?
That would be useful information.
Yes or no, Ravnus? Do we have a deal?
Why do you so badly want to be the face?
Because you fucked with my wizard and I am unhappy about it.
I fucked with your wizard. When? I've met her like twice, 3 times.
Yes, I believe the first time you tried to get into her pants, according to my recollection, or her recollection of events, rather. The second time you asked her to torture a Sunday, you set her up for failure, berated her in front of others, and then didn't give her any payment, which is quite underhanded if you do ask me. We returned the favor and told you that the drow were coming. We were not paid for that either. And quite frankly, you have fucked with our wizard's head. We don't like that. If you're going to undermine my party, all the information goes through me, and I will determine what is safe, what is not safe, and what is to be acted on. You are not going to go behind my back and play this little information game with everyone trying to fracture our attention. And you will not, under any circumstances, insult our wizard.
Only I get to do that.
Yes, only I get to do that.
Setting yourself
Torture session.
setting yourself up a little dictatorship, huh?
I suppose. What was it you said last time we met? A man like me doesn't become one of my position by acting rashly.
Mm-hmm. You don't gain power into my position through rash actions. Or close enough.
Mhm.
Michelle, I've been straight with you.
No, you haven't. Quit the bullshit.
But no, I'm not going to only go through you. If I need to speak to your little elf boy, or Zoria, or the Jarek fellow,
Then they are to be respected. They are to be given information, not pressured and paid for their work.
what did Zoria tell you?
Enough.
Enough, really. She told you,
Ravnus, you are about 5 sentences away from turning this set of useful tools into something that will annoy you for the next several months.
hmm,
I am not in the mood for games. I want a yes or a no.
will you annoy me for the next several months if I tell you no?
Yes, absolutely.
This is a
Did the
cruel
dog tell you nothing?
this is a cruel form of blackmail.
Cruel or crude? Because I accept both. Is this Gump thinking or Rav thinking?
Both.
It's not like I haven't given you so much heads up on this,
No, I
Gump.
know. I'm trying to determine if you have piqued his interest. Because he's not the kind of guy who's just gonna go through an individual. If he wants to talk to Zoria, he's gonna talk to Zoria.
I also said that I would accept that as long as those stipulations were met. I did flex on that.
So long. Sure. Why not? I can be respectful. when I deem it necessary.
Shake on it.
Sure. His hand forward.
She'll pops hers forward.
Hmm. And so we shift down now to Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Uh-huh. What is Biscuit doing?
I'm gonna lay on the floor, guys. I'm shaking. I'm gonna just. Alright, I'm still listening. I'm still talking. I'm just.
Just
laying
turn
on
your
the floor.
camera down. Aim your camera down.
I guess I don't know how to do that with this setup.
It's on a laptop, right?
It is a laptop, but it's usually propped on a chair. Okay.
Okay. So Biscuit sneaks through the
It
web.
shall be noted I have promised him more organs if he does good on this.
Yes.
Oh, someone is dying tonight then.
There's a battlefield full of organs he can scavenge. Never said they'd be fresh.
So Biscuit manages to prop open the entrance through the box, the trapdoor, just enough to squeeze through. And slither across the ceiling invisibly to the main room. Where does he go?
He will be directed to the next hallway where Zoria had described Rat's room to be.
Okay. So he slithers through the hall, through the main room, above a chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Candles slowly melting down their wax. And it goes through the hallway to Ravenous's room. Only to come across a locked door.
Okay, his instructions are to wait until the door opens.
Okay.
And he has also been instructed the mahogany rule is still in effect. Just in case you forgot about it.
Sure. It takes a few hours, and Shell leaves. Because why wouldn't she? Um, but Ravnus eventually comes down, grabs a plate of food from the kitchen behind the bar. Brings it with him, goes to his quarters, knocks 3 times on his door, pulls out a key, turns it in a particular fashion in the lock, and opens the door and enters his room. Now, I assume your minion, Biscuit, tries to enter as well
Mm-hmm.
through the open hatch. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Along with ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it almost works until he gets to the invisible barrier.
Hmm.
Immediately on the other side of the door. And the door closes on him and squishes him. He takes 5 bludgeoning damage.
Leave that halved.
As there is not a space large enough. There is not an inch gap between him and the door.
So 3 damage.
Sure. He needs to maintain concentration on invisibility. Which requires an invisibility concentration check.
And that is just a straight D20.
Hmm?
Nope.
He does not?
He failed.
He does not. Interesting. Okay. Does he say anything as he gets squished between an invisible barrier and the door?
He was instructed to only communicate telepathically with Shell,
Okay.
and that showed what pit pit pit, and that word should now be mahogany.
Okay. Well, as he is, what he sees as the door is closing is a certain dark-skinned elf that he doesn't know reading a book on a couch. Ravenous walking towards her with a plate of food. As Shell hears a shout in her head, mahogany.
And the turtle will whistle
Mhm.
and pop him out of there.
Okay. He also saw. Well, he saw the inside of Ravenous's room. If you would like description of it when you ask him.
I'll get it when I ask him.
Yeah. But that's what happens.
Okay.
Ow!
Oh, baby biscuit. Come on.
You didn't say I was gonna get squished.
It's a job hazard. You didn't get stabbed. You didn't get boned. You didn't get lightning bolted by that bitch. So I think you'll be fine. And for doing such an adequate job, you can go eat a corpse or something.
Do you have one nearby?
It's outside the walls, dear. You've been there before. I'll let you know if I need you for anything.
Oh, good. I'll just wander the battlefield alone.
Oh my god, you want me to come with you, baby boy?
No, I'll do it alone. Thanks.
Have fun. Tell me if you get into trouble.
Uh-huh.
You trash.
So, does anyone have anything to do with the evening?
Yeah, when did Rav want to talk specifics?
He would have gotten them out of you.
Excellent.
We can talk about it at some point. Now, if you want, but
Yeah, okay.
sure. So what's your information, Shell?
Approximately 3 years ago, 7 individuals woke up in shallow, unmarked graves, obviously in a graveyard. They dug themselves out, adventured together, and were total fucking idiots because they couldn't figure anything out.
Where?
They all remember
What
a
are their names?
specific. Hold the fucking phone. Give me a moment. They were all given cutthroats by a copper knife with red runes on it, and all led by approximately the same depiction of cultists. Of the originals, we really only have track of 3 to 4 of them. The problem with these individuals is that once they die, they come back. Their memories are altered such that they think that they were themselves their entire lives, and they essentially ride around in the bodies of whomever they take over. And that is to say, even the dead are unsafe from these fuckers.
Okay. Where
Questions, comments,
did they come
concerns?
from? Where did they come back originally?
It was a town approximately 1 week west of Melanthamar, if memory serves correctly. I will get back to you on that one. I do have a name of their names, but considering that their names change every time they're reincarnated, I'm not sure that's very helpful.
What were their names? And what names do you know currently?
Making me get my notes.
Let's say you say that you tell him their names.
Yeah.
What?
And I will note the I will not tell I will tell him Edric,
But not
but I will
Adris.
not tell him Adris.
Okay.
I will specifically mention Alfred and Alfresia. And then I will specifically mention Nose and Edric's prior bodies, so to speak, were Merrick, Merrick and
Merrick and
Sebastian,
Sebastian. Sure.
and then that they were in Cord.
So Merrick and Sebastian of Cord.
Hmm.
Okay.
And these individuals are, to our knowledge, all tied with specific places of power, and the one for this nose fellow, the one that I want you to capture, just so happens to be a week south of here.
Okay. Yeah, I've been there.
Last time we spoke, you said you'd never heard of the place.
It's hard to keep track of the lies, isn't it?
It is.
What happened
And
to that team of researchers, Ravnus?
oh, they're out there.
Don't tell me it's just you.
No,
That would be a
they're out
mighty
there.
lie.
It's been a long, long time. 30 years.
Hmm.
I'm sorry if I forgot last time. I'm getting old, you see.
Forgive me if I don't swallow that one.
Sure. Usually works on the ladies.
Ravnus, there's nothing about me that is lady or ladylike. I might as well be a man at this point.
I can tell. Okay. So I have these names, and this place, a couple of places, gives me a good start and you say this, actually, I've met Nares.
I know you have. And that's why I think he might be amenable to being kept as a pet. You have a personal connection. I can give you the keys to manipulate and keep him happy, and he can be used in certain ways that only he is capable of.
Okay.
If you want, you can kill him, but that's not a good waste. That's not a good use of that tool.
That depends on the tool.
Whatever, you can do whatever you want with them. It's a gift.
Some swords have two edges, and people often cut themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, about the king. What do you have for me?
The king is not. The king is human, which is great for all of us.
I knew that.
Hold the phone. His advisor, however, the one with the Fu Manchu and the long fingernails, he's a fiend. Um,
Did not know
and
that.
yeah, the you know that bit of holy water I gave you last time we met? That
Sure.
might come in handy. Um, never say that my gifts are without promise. Um, and so the working theory is that the fiend is actively controlling the king. And if and when our friend takes power, the fiend will simply switch to controlling her instead. And if you do as we think you might do and try to displace our friend, you will be under its control as well. So I would advise we create a plan for that.
What kind of fiend? I've fought a few.
We're working on it, but a very high leveled one. Because we were on that battlefield just yesterday, and he did a lot of damage to a demigoddess, which, as you are aware, is no slouch.
They tend not to be. But I wouldn't be worried. I don't exactly have my crew anymore, but I have a few reliable individuals. In the event that this fiend comes for me for some reason, even though we've existed in the same city for many years without negative interactions.
There's something to be said for lying low. He already has a way to control things, but as you are well aware, individuals tend to make rash decisions when their foot of power is suddenly yanked from under them. Make sense?
It does.
So, I suggest you gather resources, do a little bit of research, and we will speak of this matter later.
Yeah. Who's the vampire?
I already told you. Nose.
Oh, how convenient.
Mm-hmm. And Nora is the one who slit his throat during this whole ritual. She promised she would meet Nose at the Temple of Torm at sunset on the winter solstice. And
Wrong
give
god.
him. Was it not Torm?
Balloon.
Saloon.
Saloon. Thank you.
I mean, you can send him to the wrong temple. I
Yeah.
think that's better.
No, it's just the player forgetting shit. So
What's
we
she
would
look
like
like?
to torture Nora, get some information. She's a half elf with auburn hair and a burn on the side of on her entire left arm due to a bad cast. Should be enough information to get you there.
What?
Lucky maybe misremembering.
Yeah,
She's a dwarf.
dwarf. It's one of those short fuckers. But she
Well,
had a bad left arm
are
from a
you
cat.
intentionally saying a lie or are you accidentally?
No, I am forgetful because I haven't reviewed those notes and I am very tired from today. That's why I'm laying on the fucking floor.
Mm,
I didn't expect this conversation for another week, so excuse me if my regurgitation isn't super accurate.
mhm. Interesting. Nora, the dwarf, and Nurs, the halfling.
At the
Now,
moment,
I
he's a
suppose.
halfling.
Hmm.
I would not advise killing him because then he just keeps coming back and he's just angry and nasty, and it's better to know where they are instead of killing them.
That makes sense, surprisingly. Now, why do you bring me all this information?
You're a smart man, Ravnus. Figure it out.
You want an undisclosed favor at an undisclosed time.
No, this is the favor at the disclosed time. But that doesn't mean I won't leverage you for more in the future.
Yeah, sure. Capture and torture, potentially, Nora and Nurs. Okay. Let me know what that demon is.
You'll get that information when we determine what is appropriate.
Great. You said winter solstice? I'll see you there.
Fine, I ain't got nothing else to do.
Bring a torch.
Don't need it.
Okay. It's supposed to be dark all day.
I don't need it.
Great. Is that all the information that you promised him in your conversation?
Every bit of it.
Okay. Shell leaves. And later, here's Mahogany.
And sends Baby Biscuit off to go eat something.
Mm-hmm. Go find some dinner, Biscuit. All right. So the rest of you, after failing at Hobbs, I wouldn't call it failing. It just, you know, attempting to reach Hob at the wrong time. Are you drinking guacamole gamer fart?
Yes.
I was earlier.
And I wouldn't say failing. I would say we rescheduled.
Rescheduling
That's all.
with
Yeah.
Hob. Yes.
Yeah.
With
There's a
Hobbs'
scheduling conflict.
secretary.
Yes.
Zora will go back to the dancing knives complaining about wizards in their sleep. And go to sleep.
Yeah.
Just Jerk will just crawl under that bed.
Zoria is nothing if not a hypocrite.
Wait, what time in day is it? Is it bedtime?
No, it's not. It's just that she has nothing better to do.
Vess goes
Oh.
over to the frickin' castle.
Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book.
Eh,
I take it back, Dirk will be sitting there. Actually, yes, reading a book. So Vess is going to the castle.
The castle.
Yeah. Except he doesn't go in or like by the gate or anything. He kind of like, is there any place by like where you could see who's coming and going that's like, you know, inconspicuous or
At
like
3 in the morning?
Yeah.
Um make a perception check. Or investigation, but I'm willing to bet you're going to want perception.
Yeah, I'm gonna want perception.
Yeah, perception would be more
10?
appropriate.
10? 10?
I mean, there's a couple of alleys that are, you know
Not after,
now,
yes,
fairly
yeah.
sus.
Apparently,
Can't just hang
because
out
they
in
know
an
what an
alley.
alley is.
Gets arrested again.
Yeah.
Zori and Jarek don't know. Actually goes to jail. I was just trying to get close to the court wizard so my dagger can find out who he is. Okay. We got a crazy one here, boys.
Oh, trust me, I don't think the dagger talks. That's ridiculous. Okay, so there's no place nearby. Is there only like one like road leading into the castle?
There are two primary entrances to the castle, two large gates, and a number of smaller man gates. But there are no houses within 20 to 30 feet around the castle. There's a clear space of 20 to 30 feet. In most places, some have more.
Are the walls of the castle circular, or is it one giant square? Or can't I
Roughly,
tell?
they're not square.
Okay,
It is a plasmoid of some shape,
gotcha.
but roughly squarish, circularish. Rounded corners.
Okay.
Jutting out in certain areas. The corners tend to jut out circularly, or spherically, circularly. I don't know the word there.
Cylindrically?
Cylindrically? Sure, oblong. The corners are a little rounder. They jut out to get better angle along the walls. So they can fire directly on their own walls if necessary.
Bess is gonna spend some time just walking between like the wall of the castle and the 30 the like near houses
Sure.
and just kind of like track the path and see like how many entrances and exits there are, like where where the main gates are positioned, and gather like intel on that regarding where the court wizard may or may not be making entrance slash exit, so that they can figure out where is best to station and
Sure.
get a talking dagger to check them out.
So
As you do.
the main gates are roughly on opposite sides. So it would take at least two teams to see him come out of any. It would take about at least two teams to see him come out of any given entrance.
Okay.
A little ways through your night, you hear a voice in the darkness. So, when are you gonna tell him?
Look around.
Nobody nearby. No. Look down. Takes a swig.
Man, I need more sleep.
You don't sleep, dummy.
Wasn't sure elves slept a whole lot.
Okay. Um, Okay.
It's me. You know, the creepy knife.
Yeah. God damn it.
I had you going there for a second, didn't I?
I mean, I thought it would be odd that all three of them were batshit insane, but you know,
So does this
still.
make 4?
Yeah, probably. Oh well. Can't say I wasn't insane before, so add it to the pile. So you want me to get next to this wizard, but as long as he's in this castle, that's not happening.
He'll come out.
Yeah, the question is from where?
Who cares? Make him go to a location.
Hmm.
Control his movements.
Yeah, people generally don't like it when a band of riffraff control the movements of one of the most powerful people in the country.
Oh, Bessian. It's not you that's going to be controlling his movements. It's the drow.
Fair enough. Well, I guess we go. Guess I'm taking the knife back to the knives. Whatever. Let's go.
Well, I
And
still think you're the
best.
best bet.
Uh. Yeah, I think I need to go find Jarek and get his help reacting to that. Um. He walks back to the knives, but if the Vishla keeps talking, he'll probably maintain the conversation to a degree.
Uh-huh. So when are you going to tell them?
I have nothing to tell them.
Sure you do.
No.
I can sense it.
Doesn't mean it needs to be told.
The world would be a much better place if everybody was honest with each other.
Look at
The
you
world is
playing
a shit place
voice now.
anyways.
Have you tried eating somebody? Makes it better. Look at that guy there. We could eat him together. I'll show you how. Just go over there and, stick me in him.
That would most likely be unwise.
Nobody will notice a bum dead on the street from a shanking. Could have been the drow.
For sure. Still doesn't mean I want to draw attention to myself or my actions.
You are the smart one in the group.
No. I just know how to stay alive.
Sure. Okay. Is there anything in particular that you would like to ask Fishla?
No.
Okay.
Curiosity kills the cat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, head back to the knives.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It is roughly 4 or 5 in the morning. What time you get there? Still dark. You are
Knock
much,
on the door.
much colder now than you were. Glad to be back inside the warmth of the knives.
Jerk just yeah, Jerk will open the door. Won't look up. He'll just open the door. Still reading his book. Turn around and walk back in.
Hands Vishla, like, Bess holds Vishla out for Jarek.
Oh, you don't toss him?
Are you done?
I mean, are we gonna go stake out the castle at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Well, probably not. No, that sounds pretty ill-advised.
I figured you'd want your talking knife, you know, to sleep with or whatever you do.
Nah,
We
no,
spoon.
you can keep hold of him for now.
He's the little spoon.
No, he's the little knife.
Oh. Yeah, no, just hold on to him until we get that side of things figured out.
So what is the plan?
Well, in 2 days, I'm gonna go have a pineapple. Um,
I mean about the wizard. You're the one who wants this knife to check him out.
No, the knife wants to check him out. But
That was actually my idea. Yeah.
but that being said, I guess the plan at this point is you're gonna be scoping out the fiend. We're on a time limit, and we hope that works.
Okay, but there's no way to get inside the palace to check out the fiend, and there are too many entrances and exits. So do you plan to lure him out?
Do you want me to?
You're the brains of the operation. You or
No. Whoa, no, she's
Big
asleep.
Red?
Yeah, it's her.
Jesus.
You know wizards need their sleep.
I do know how wizards need their sleep.
Shell is in the
So,
room.
Oh,
Shell would have returned
Oh,
before
I wasn't
Vessian.
sure.
Shell would have returned before Vessian.
You know, we have help.
yeah, about that. Could you ask him to kill the fiend?
I can't ask that big a favor.
Oh,
I shudder to think the price for such an arrangement, if it could
do you
even be
think
done.
he has some type of strategy to get the wizard out of the...
Oh yeah, absolutely. We can manufacture that super easy.
wonder if I
Cause
could.
if I recall, we have at least a little bit of rapport with the big spider bitch. And I seem to recall she fucked him up really good last time.
Spider bitch, help me out.
The drow one?
The steel?
No, the Grim Movado, that one.
Oh, oh, yeah, that makes more
Just
sense.
we either get the real thing or we plant a convincing enough fake, which with Ravnus's whatever, I'm sure can be happen.
Oh, we
And
can
then we
go put
jump
a bunch of holes in people and say it was her. I like this plan. He says to whoever's holding him.
Vess is holding.
Yeah.
Vess does not convey this.
damn it, my intrusive thoughts are winning again.
So we use this Grim Marauder and lure the wizard out. So like a duel or something.
I mean, sure. Is that how you want to do it? I mean,
We can fabricate something. I can talk to Rav, hash out what will work best. Uh, gather what he has, gather what we have.
No. Wait. First you make the recon, he says to Vessian. Then you execute the plan. There are two separate steps.
Vessian's Zori's sitting on the bed, right?
Zora is
Zora's
sleeping.
asleep.
Yeah, she's sleeping on the bed.
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh,
Bess is gonna go sit
Curled.
on the edge of the bed
Yeah.
that Zori is sleeping on, and then kind of like reach behind him and like tuck Vishla into Zoria's like pajamas, basically.
So he's touching Zoria.
Okay, Vishla's touching Zoria.
Uh,
That's a nice image.
And then just kind of drops it and regards Shell as Shell plots.
yeah. Gets those intrusive thoughts out of his head.
Seems that seemed a little unnecessary.
by pawning them off on someone else.
Sleeping. Zoria, you were having such a nice dream when suddenly it turns very dark.
Huh.
Shitty dreams.
So-
As long as I don't wake up with bloody eyes, it's okay.
A tall, handsome stranger appears.
Wait, this is a bad dream?
Mm.
You don't recognize him. Well, maybe
Oh, wait. We're doing this for real? Okay.
not
yeah.
necessarily. It doesn't make any impression on you other than it going from good dream to bad dream.
Oh, this handsome man just showed up. Wait, how tall is he?
All enough.
6 foot.
Shorter than Zoria.
No.
But
Yeah, she would look at him with contempt.
mm,
That's how the dream turned bad.
oh, it's just you. God damn it.
Yeah.
He's-
Oh.
He's well dressed.
I don't know who you are,
has
but
a
you're not tall enough.
mustache, a little bit goatee. Dressed in black and red. With penetrating blue eyes. Just a little bit of white along the side of his head.
Looks him up and down.
Hmm.
Not impressed.
Yeah. But he is moving. Suddenly you're on a battlefield full of your people. And he is wading through them. Tearing out stomachs and spleens and ripping off an arm here and there.
A grand old time.
Puts his hand through somebody's
Grand old
chest
time.
cavity.
Grand old time. Zora sees this and tries to do the same.
No.
And in real life, she just like rolls over and is Vess sitting in the bed
Mhm.
still?
Yeah.
Just gently like puts her arm around his waist, like just.
As soon as like it starts like creeping around his waist, like Bess jumps so fast and so abruptly that he falls off the bed.
What in the hell are you? You're gonna wake the wizard up.
No, we'll give her something to cuddle with. And she whistles. Pulls Biscuit back.
What?
I should mention that Azor is sitting at the bed of the table, just a table,
Azor
not a
pissed
bed.
at Shell. So fuck you.
Yeah.
And Shell will kinda prod Biscuit into Zoria's arms.
Pajamas. Right next to Vishla.
Shoving things down Zora's pajamas. Okay.
No, like
We're here now.
you said
The
that
party's favorite
Zoria had-
pastime.
You said Zoria had like an arm
Who's
out,
in my
like
pants?
for Vess. And
Yeah.
it's just Biscuit was inserted into the arm.
Mm-hmm.
Inserted might not be the proper word to use here.
No.
Shuffled.
Zoria, suddenly you're covered in blood. It's warm
Yeah,
and
she's.
actually it's very cold blood.
Ew. Dude, she
Let's see.
screams and an angry scream in her dream and just continues to, I don't know, tear people apart with swords. and
Your own
magic.
people.
Oh,
I said hobgoblins, didn't I?
Yeah, you said.
You
Yeah.
said hobgoblins.
You
You
said
re-
whoever
you recognize some
whoever-
of the faces.
whoever is not my people.
Hmm. The tall-ish stranger,
Short.
yeah, does not discriminate.
She'll try and fight him.
He laughs.
Confidence in victory. Yeah.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how this works out for him.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Rookie mistake. Hate to see it.
Mm,
He tears your arm off.
She shudders.
And walks
And
away, continuing his path.
she yells Acheron and tries to go at him again.
Tears your other arm off. 'Tis but a scratch.
For the scratch.
bite off your ankles.
Yeah. At what point does Zoria wake up from this?
How about the second arm?
Yeah. She just jolts awake, like as if she was falling from
Mm-hmm.
somewhere.
Eric just glances over at this from his alchemy kit and goes right back to it. Can you people just not with all the motion? I'm trying to think.
Bess stands up from the floor.
She's
Kind of
gonna
goes over and leans
toss.
by the door.
He's gonna toss the ooze from the bed, like just like
Yeah, somebody put strawberry jam on you.
yeah, like what's this?
Yeah.
That what's this? With the knife. Just
Mm.
drops it.
Warm knife slides out your pant leg.
Yeah.
Jerk will
I
just lean
assume
over and proclaim that.
I assume Zoria sleeps with pajama bottoms.
I haven't given that some much thought, but that is sure.
It's canon now.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Mm.
Hi, Beans.
Zoria.
Thank you.
Oh, look, the smart one's awake.
Yeah, yay. Smart one, can you?
Yay, smart one.
Smart one just cranes her head around, like just slowly. Bad
Can you please?
hair. She just looks awful. Yeah, just.
Oh, yes, you're looking absolutely fuckable today as usual. Moving on. Can you please assist Vess? I'm busy.
Well, I mean, Shell's helping too. Shell has a plan that's going to get the wizard out of the castle.
You're going to learn pretty quick that when you say the word Shell has a plan, those are some of the most dangerous words on the planet.
Yeah, I just can't remember the plan.
How is it dangerous?
Shaw looks at Vest, just. I don't know. Burn gates. That will get them out of. Goes back to sleep.
No, you wait, get up. You were saying something interesting.
I vote for Shell's plan. I can't remember it, but there was no burning.
You have something against burning?
I have something against detention.
No, that's smart. Okay, fine.
Zora just mumbles like, exploding privy gates.
Zoria, dearest, I don't think a fiend will fall to an exploding, no matter how strong the privy bomb is.
You know what? I say we just leave her alone. It's funnier this way.
At this point, just Azure kind of like hops on her lap and just hoots at her face really loudly, just like to get her
As our
attention.
theory, if she doesn't wake up in the next 30 seconds, I'll do it for you.
This wakes her up, like she is more aware.
So, welcome back to the world of the living.
Why did you wake me?
Because we wanted to.
I
made a
mean,
deal.
do you want to plot after sleep?
She was going to bed early anyway.
Wizards need sleep.
Fucking wizards.
Dog told me.
Well, what are we plotting? What's going on?
We need to kill the fiend.
We
We
need
can't.
to we need
We
to
can't.
get the fiend out of the castle so that your talking knife can
We
do whatever
can't.
he wants to do.
We can't kill the fiend.
Yes, we
No,
can.
but you
Not with that attitude.
It's not going to happen. We don't. We couldn't handle a single man. We can't handle
yeah,
something that.
That man is now on our side, thank you. I
But
talked some
why?
sense into him.
Oh. Did you sign anything?
No. I remembered what you talked about. Oh, by the way, I do think he's a magic user.
I told you he is.
I
Do
almost
you have
died.
Yes, Biscuit, thank you
Oh,
for your sacrifice, dearie.
I can't really
Um,
die, unfortunately. But
I forgot that thing could talk.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
he's a good boy, don't be mean to him.
Razors is better company, and she can't let pets him.
Careful, Wizard, or Biscuit might find your great horned owl as a snack.
I
Um,
agree with the red one. Azurith is
This
better company.
Oh, wait,
Biscuit, we need to have a talk. You need to appreciate your own self-worth. And repeat after me. I am a good biscuit.
okay, can we not with whatever the hell this is, because this is just creepy.
so somebody's having some type of plan where we use some type of drow to lure a fiendish wizard out of a castle so a talking knife can evaluate his strength or something.
The only way you lure
Um,
wizard like that out of.
y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I slipped into Texan. Um,
Who is this? He's not chill.
who's this?
Hey y'all.
It's a pseudonym.
Yes.
It's one of her personas.
Yeah.
We have someone that comes into regular close contact with the wizard.
Who?
Jerk's gonna throw a fit.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna throw a fit. I'm just gonna stab anybody who agrees.
I
Ooh,
don't
somebody
I
understand.
will
agree.
disagree.
I don't understand. Who comes in contact with wizard?
She's
Somebody who
implying
has
LK
access to a
does.
palace.
Oh,
How close does Vishla need to get?
I'm assuming 5 or 10 feet.
We didn't fucking figure that out.
It's about right, Jarek.
He said it's about right. He also said, "Shut, fuck you."
Sora sort of rubs her arm, like just.
If it's that odious, Jarek, turn into a fucking cook at the mess hall.
We
Deliver
can't.
some pastries or something.
It's charming that you're entering the conversation here, but I can't be the one to do it.
Why not?
So, do you have memory problems?
I know you said you're worried about illusions, but you can
No,
just.
no. I smell.
Mm,
Smell.
mm,
Vishla
yes.
believes that there's a pretty good chance that if this is a big baddie, it's gonna know what I am immediately.
I mean, wouldn't it know a talking knife when it smells it?
I don't know. Do talking knives smell?
I mean,
This one smells like a bad attitude.
So it fits right in.
so confused on all of this.
Yeah, you get used to that. Kind of.
Are we still going to see Hub?
We should.
That's on Zoria. I'm trying to figure something out.
Hob is maybe powerful ally to help with this.
I mean, are we planning on telling Hub?
Yes,
That would probably be smart.
provided he's not a fiend himself. Which
I mean,
is why I'd like to have the knife around, or better, shell.
I thought your people preferred the term wizard.
Knife? What? What?
Never mind. The joke was missed. You're not awake enough.
Okay.
But yes, I said before, if you want to draw wizard out of castle, you burn down gate, let draw in.
That seems a little extreme.
He will just cloister himself and the king in a safe location and maybe throw a few disintegration. That's really a stupid fucking plan.
I didn't say it was a good plan, but that's
Right.
how you get their attention.
I'm going to go to sleep. When you 2, 3, 4 of you figure out a plan, let me know.
She sleeps and I can't.
How about we all just go to sleep and we'll just visit Hob in the morning?
If Hob is real, then he should have a better idea how to deal with this. I would love to research about this, but so sad.
Hey Zoria, can you drink this for me?
What?
Sure, just holds out a vial.
No, no, no,
What?
give me.
That's
No,
how to go to sleep.
there's a reason I'm
Jareth,
asking. There's a reason I'm asking Zoria.
what the fuck is it?
Just drink it, Zoria.
Last thing you gave me to drink was
A
healing
poison, yes.
potion. Jarek,
Just fucking sippy sip. Let's chatty chat.
she drinks it. Sip.
Make a con save.
No? Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Make a con save.
Bob. I rolled a 1.
Okay. You don't feel very good.
Do I get to vomit on Jarek?
Please don't.
It doesn't make you vomit necessarily, but you don't feel very good.
No, next bitch. Spit.
How do you feel?
Bed.
Bad. Gonna die. Bad.
What
My
do I feel?
Just bad.
I feel bad.
Okay,
A
go ahead and
little,
sleep. If
like,
you're awake in the morning.
moderately nauseous is about it.
I feel like throwing up, and I'm going to aim for you. So take
Okay.
this. I
Just
don't want it.
yeah,
Don't
thank you.
want it.
Just if you're awake in the morning, give me a pat.
I'm concerned as a player.
I know what it is.
Poison, obviously.
No, it's the one he was gonna poison the whole hall with to determine if anyone else was a wizard.
Yeah, Zora just lies on her side and just goes into fetal position.
It helps.
It often does. And Jarek will just settle in for bed.
Mm-hmm.
Under the bed.
Of course.
Best we'll just go sit in a corner and trance.
Shell is gonna turtle talk on the other bed.
On the floor?
So you have one bed occupied, one bed unoccupied. Vessian in the corner.
Shell on
Jarek
the
under
bed.
the bed.
Jarek under
Yeah,
one
tracks.
under the
Tracks for this
unoccupied
party.
one.
Yeah.
This all just tracks for this party.
Yeah. Okay. Um,
Nerds gave Jarek bad habits.
a number of
It all started
hours.
with just sleeping in the corner.
A number of hours roll around.
Oh yeah, Daddy Rab's about to fuck us up.
And Zoria wakes up
Mm-hmm.
and Vessian comes back to the conscious world.
Zora feeling better.
Mm-hmm. Much. You gain the benefits of a long rest. Vessian, I believe you have another 4 hours before you gain the benefits of a long rest.
Nope.
You transfer
She
4
just needs
hours, but a long rest, I believe, is still 8.
Nope.
No, it's 4.
Oh, it cuts your long
4.
rest to 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn elves.
That's why Vess is always up early and does his routine before anybody else is awake.
Sure. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Fucking imbalanced elves.
Not really.
Let me have this.
It makes it sound like we're mentally imbalanced.
You're hanging out with them.
Yeah, so you kind of lost that one on the outset.
So do you have anything, the two of you in particular, to talk about? Or do you want to go see Hob on your own? Or
I wanted to bring Shell along.
she's got another couple hours of sleep ahead of her, as does Jarek. But daylight's coming, so Jarek's not getting out of bed.
Oh.
Mm. Zoria proceeds with her morning routine, I guess. Does the wizard shower. Puts on clothes.
Oh, when you say does the wizard shower, it makes me think she does a little kind of dance.
Oh, she just like
the Dancing Knives has food,
Yes.
like breakfast
Yep.
type stuff.
Mhm.
Bess will start off by going downstairs for food.
Okay, doke.
Mm,
As he leaves the room, he looks at Zoria. Breakfast?
yes, in a second. Let me finish here.
Okay. Bess goes downstairs.
I'm sorry, I
Or
follows hot soon.
to the
Not too long after, yeah. So what was that about yesterday?
what?
The whole skulking around walls you did? Was it knife?
You mean when I was looking for castle entrances and exits?
Yes, I was trying not to use complete sentences and words in the current environment.
I mean, I'm just looking to see how secure that castle is. There's a whole bunch of entrances that people can go into.
Yes, but I assume there's a whole bunch of people guarding those.
Eh, there are some, but there are also a whole bunch of people guarding the freaking wall, and there's still Drow trying to attack.
They won't attack today. They will attack tomorrow.
Well, I guess I don't really think about that stuff very closely.
This makes sense. It's going to be longest night.
Oh, yeah, that whole thing. Cool.
Which is greatly inconvenient. We have a great deal of things to do.
Yeah, I really don't want to be trying to defend the wall while trying to, do all the other winter solstice celebrations and whatnot.
Yes, at the moment we have 4 things to worry about, and I have no clear plan how to deal with any of them. I don't like this. Feels like I don't have control of the situation, and this bothers me.
Yeah, that tracks. Bess will order breakfast.
Zora will too. A larger portion.
Yeah, for a larger girl.
Mhm.
That's rude.
She's a big girl.
She is a big girl.
She burns a lot of carbs, okay?
Yeah.
Vessian burns
Humans,
his
us
carbs
humans.
with his workouts, which he's not doing a workout right now, so he's got to eat a smaller portion.
Sure.
Makes sense.
Sure.
He's an elf.
Fucking elves.
Be happy they eat meat and not tree bark.
I mean, I can eat both. I eat what I want.
Goddamn knife ears.
Goddamn knife ears.
Oh, Nimbly and Bimbly. Drinking milk out of salsa. Okay. So you order breakfast and eat breakfast and wait. Waiting for Shell?
Basically.
I mean, as she has a few hours left once breakfast concludes, Bess will probably tell Zoria like he's got something to do and leave and actually go and do like an hour of like running around the town to get some cardio in.
Sure.
What do you do? What are you going to do?
I mean, just go like clean myself up, you know, take care of morning constitutional type stuff. You don't want to be around for that.
Hmm. On a normal day I would actually, but
No bathe.
not today. When will you be back?
Give me an hour.
Okay. I guess I will read.
Yes, I'll read then.
Read, goddammit.
Hmm? If you guys give me your book titles, I can give you synopsis of your books.
She's secretly reading the Kama Sutra. She has like
Another
a
book in
book
front
and
of
like
it.
the Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It's a
You
permanent magical illusion on the cover to
horny devil.
display a different.
Yeah.
Given what Zoria said, I'm surprised she's not reading the book that Shell picked up from Useless Castle.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we have a bunch of those. Let me
Mhm.
see which one.
I think I have them all listed in the party fund.
Gifts from Orbit. That one. Wasn't it?
No, let me look it up.
I picked that one from Vishless.
That's not the book I'm talking about.
Ah.
Hobgoblin out here just reading
Treatises
straight
of
up smut.
Hell.
Hmm?
Treatises of Hell. It's even written in
Treatises of
Elvish.
Hell.
Okay, she'll read that one, and I'm going to add it to my list. This is hell. I've already read one that's called Customs of Hell, so.
Yeah, we've got plenty of hell books.
There's a few.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's for some reason an interesting topic amongst wizards who tend to write a lot of books
Yeah.
because they are typically self-important.
Rags.
Bess does a quick workout, takes a quick like rinse down, like beggar's bath, comes back to the knives.
Punches
Knives,
through the ice in a fucking barrel. Get some water out.
basically. Good after a nice workout.
It's nothing like
Comes
Apparently ice.
back,
subarctic fucking water after a workout.
hair
Apparently
frozen
ice bath would be
solid.
nice for you. Yeah.
don't think he hits the hair. I think it's mostly just like
Hits and
probably
slits.
that. Well, probably not even that, but like all the sweaty spots.
Sure.
Yeah, and then comes back to the knives.
Shell is conscious when you return. Comes down looking for Zoria. Or does Zoria go back to the room so she doesn't have to wear her mask?
Yeah, she went back to her room.
Read her smut without a mask.
Yeah.
And without
Oh,
a
she's
book in
reading
front of
Shell's
it.
book.
Treatises of
Yeah.
Hell.
Yeah.
Any more information about Bragmore in there?
Are you reading it or are you skimming it?
Reading it.
Okay. Not in the
So I guess 1
portion
hour.
that you read it.
She's a fast reader, but I guess 1 hour is not enough to do it.
Right.
Okay,
It's a couple hour read at least.
I'll keep track of it.
Mm-hmm. So, Jarek is conscious, but not
Oh, so yeah.
going anywhere most likely.
No, he's probably sitting there adjusting his arm and getting that all set up.
Mm-hmm.
Jarek,
Hmm.
how many days has it been?
Since what?
Shell dangles the chain in front of his face.
2.
Care to test?
Is that a? Do you want an actual answer, or would you just like me to hold the chain now?
I just.
He'll put a hand out.
Hmm. Yeah.
Shell will proffer it.
Does
Or we'll
not.
take up the chain.
It is uncomfortable, but not as painful.
Lovely.
As
Another
Dirk,
day, or you want it now?
as Dirk has the chain like around his like dangling from his arm, Bess walks in and gives him and Shell kind of a quizzical look.
Don't ask. No, you can hold on to it for now. I'm beginning to think that maybe you'll find a better use for it.
Yes. Keeping nose contained.
Oh yeah, I mean that. Yeah,
I
that
told
would
him
no
to
doubt.
have.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with that, but I know nobody cares. So
You
moving right
told
along.
me I could handle it as I saw fit. This is me handling it as I see fit.
Yeah, like I said, your business. I'm not stopping you.
Wes, remember when I said we had 4 problems? I miscounted. It's 5.
Wait, you're alive?
Are
Yes.
we
Shit.
talking about these things here?
No, we shouldn't.
Okay. I don't know what things we have beyond the one. So
We sh-
On the winter
uh,
solstice, Ravnus, myself, and his men will capture both Nora and Nose and begin interrogating them for information on you know what.
so we are
Um,
talking about this now.
yeah, this is non-sensitive information.
Oh, okay.
I told him he could keep Nose as a pet. Nora's
Oh,
ours to do with whatever as we please. I don't think she's going to give us much information, but we might as well try.
I wanted to nurse.
Well, you can join in on the gangbang. I'm sure
Oh.
Ravnus would let you in.
oh God, it's just like Mistress all over again.
No, what I mean is, I wanted nurse for my own goals, not for Ravnus to keep his pet.
Oh my god, what do you want out of Nose, the useless, masochistic lump of stupid and anger that he is?
To
While
tell
they're
him it,
talking,
to tell him
Jerk
it
just
shit mouth.
reaches between them and with a vial and just kind of taps Zoria's chest with it slightly.
No, Jarek.
I need you to.
Jarek, last one made me feel like puking. This Oh, no.
Just drink it.
What's going to happen?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
But
This is how you figure it out.
Yes.
No.
You drank the
What the-
last one.
I thought you knew what you were doing.
A disease couldn't kill Shell. Okay, I need somebody who isn't quite as hardy.
I'm not hardy.
I take offense to that.
But she
I'm the
won't
one
do
that goes
anything
down the
about
most
it.
frequently out of us.
I've drank like 6 of these. Come on.
Sorry, sips it. Rolling her eyes.
Okay. You finish it?
Vest does
No.
not look up
Yes.
or volunteer for this at all.
She
He
sips
just
it.
goes over to a corner, sits down, and starts like writing in a journal.
It
Very
does
intentionally
not
not volunteering.
taste good, Zoria. It's definitely not a sipping whiskey.
Tastes like shit.
How much do you
Shell, can you
sip?
drink?
How much do you sip?
Just, I don't know, a mouthful?
A dose. Okay.
Fuck. Okay.
Make a con save.
I rolled a natural 20 on Mel's dice, so yeah.
What's that with mods?
22.
27.
By the way, Shell, I rolled a 21 earlier in the night.
Yeah,
22.
thank you. I saw that.
Or
A
22,
natural
yeah.
20 effectively adds +5.
No, Jarek rolled a 21 on deception early.
Yeah.
Zoya just rolled a 22 on her con.
Right, a
Yes.
natural 20 eventually effectively adds +5.
Oh, okay.
More or less. That's kind of what I
Okay.
determine on it in
How do you
some
feel,
instances.
Zoria?
Sora waits for a bit. And just an itty bitty tiny burp comes out. I feel nothing.
Shell, drink this one.
Mm-hmm. All right, down the hatch. No hesitation.
Make a con save.
Gladly.
Again, Vest completely not looking up, keeping head
9.
down as much as possible.
Right. It's writing in his book.
Yes. Just
I got
9.
a 9 bump.
9. It doesn't taste good. The little bit that hits your tongue. And you feel it upsets your stomach.
I will
Nauseous.
politely give the vial back to Jarek. Stomach
Look like both of
hurts.
them.
And then she will put a meaty hand on her stomach, expend 5 points of lay on hands, and cure that bitch.
Okay.
Dirk will collect the vials, look between them anxiously, and then slowly turn around and go back to his alchemist kit.
You're doing great, Jarek.
You're not bleeding from your eyes. You should be bleeding from your eyes right now.
is that what happened to Zoria the other day?
Wait, did you do this to me already?
I don't think so.
I mean, she was bleeding from her eyes.
Yeah, I don't know what she touches.
Did you, Zoria, did you touch his vials and crap?
No, I don't touch that. I don't know that.
Well, Shell should be bleeding from her eyes right now. And
Hold on,
Zoria.
hold on. That can happen. I need to look up the modifiers for this. Give me a second.
You have high con, don't worry.
It doesn't have to do with con, it has to do with wisdom. Ooh, no, I fail that.
You can't force yourself
So,
to bleed from your eyes.
Well, no, but you
Unless
made
Not
me
with
roll,
that
roll a
attitude.
wisdom save to whip my eye out.
Yeah.
And so
No.
the
Severe-
turtle's standing there in the corner trying to poke her own eye and fan.
Stop-
Severe
stop that.
bodily harm.
I mean, yeah,
Zora looks in horror at this, like,
No, stop. It'd be cool if I could make a potion that could, or poison that could do that. But stop. She should be
Jarek, am
bleeding
I
from her
supposed
eyes.
to be protecting her from her?
No, never. And Zoria, you should be Well, you shouldn't be standing up.
Maybe
I
because
will
she
not
was a
take.
bitch and only drank half a dose.
I will not take more of your potions, Jarek. Except healing ones. Healing ones.
Let it be known to the party that Zoria and Shell have the Constitution.
What do you think the odds are that Ravnus fucked me on the poison supply?
I don't know.
He didn't.
60-40.
Okay. Jurg will just go back to his kid.
Can we go and talk to Hob now?
Yes.
Yeah, go talk to Hob.
You have the
I-
knife.
Catch. Wait, no. If I do that, he'll be fucking
Angry.
passive aggressive all day. And he'll lean over, offering the knife over to Vess.
Thank you, Jarek, for
Vess will
remembering.
take the knife.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I forgot to ask Rav what he and LK talked about.
Girl things.
Who she likes best? Which one of the
We're
parties she
talking
would
about
fuck?
the latest fashions out of cord. You know, just normal stuff.
Yeah.
Can you believe
Get
she wore a petticoat that did not cover her ankles?
Ravnus had to get caught up
That
on
slut.
fashions.
So
Scandalous.
Yeah, you guys go talk to Hob. I need to figure something out.
Work on that, but don't test it on us. Don't test it on anyone, really, because
You can
healing.
test it on me. Don't.
As
worry
as
about
they're
it.
saying this, Jerk swirling a vial and then drinks it and then stares off.
Hmm.
And then goes back to making another one.
Yeah, okay. Bye. And Vess walks out the door.
Yes. Shell, we need you. Come.
I'm coming.
She comes
Bow
on
chicka
command.
wow wow.
Okay. So you three wander off to Hobbs.
Yeah, mask on.
Void alleys.
Bishla in sash or put away.
Sure.
Whatever regard that.
Mm-hmm.
Biscuit was left with Jarek.
Okay.
Oh man, test
Biscuit.
on
Yeah,
Biscuit.
Biscuit is totally being fed vials.
What does this do? He changes color to blue.
Oh man, we should have asked him about the heat cube.
Give him one that really makes Biscuit sick, and he'll be like, I feel like a princess now.
Mahogany.
Shell, mahogany.
Mm-hmm. You make it to
Yeah,
Hobbs.
Knock on the door.
Knock on the door.
Heavy knock.
The door opens a little. The dog, golden retriever, sitting there looking up at you three.
Hey Brutus, we came back to talk to Hob. I'm guessing he's awake now, right?
Yeah. I'll go let him know you're here. Give me
Okay.
a moment.
He's a good boy.
I'm a good boy. I know I am. I'm the best boy.
Don't say that in character.
As he's leaving under her breath, Sarsha's gonna say, he'd make better snack.
Snack. A few minutes later, Hob comes back. Comes to the
Are we
door,
allowed in,
excuse
or are
me.
we just like
Yeah,
at the door?
he
Yeah.
allows you in. Good morning. Brutus said you had some important information for me.
Yes. Shell, please do thing.
Okay, Shell will pop divine sense. I really need to get a pair of reading glasses so I can just like put them on when I pop divine sense.
Oh God.
Okay, so you pop Divine Sense looking for fiends, aberrations, undead, or celestials.
That's what it does.
Right. None appear in the
And
area.
and desecrated or consecrated
Nope,
grounds.
none appears in the area.
He's clean.
Oh, good.
Of course, I'm
It means
clean.
he can be trusted.
You wizards do love your showers.
It sounds like an innuendo.
Yeah.
We have interesting details.
About
What do you know of Court Mage? The one
Oh
with
my god, Zoria, you are so bad at this.
Ugh,
which one?
I'm getting to it. I'm establishing context.
There's a wizard who hangs out with the king who's got like a weird, weird looking thing.
Long
Oh,
nails.
Rakil.
Rakil.
Yes, Master Rakil.
How close is he to King?
He's the king's foremost advisor.
I see.
And
He
if
is
he
fiend.
wasn't all together, like, yeah, that.
Zoria just comes out with it, just fiend.
Rakil, you said?
Rakil. Yeah.
He is fiend.
Um, it's a bold accusation. What kind?
Is not accusation, is fact. We don't know.
That would explain some things.
Yes, flowers.
I mean, realistically, I
Yes.
think the plan is to try to gain some type of proximity to him just to fact check that information.
We can't face him,
How are
of
you
course.
going to fact check that information?
With the power of Paylor
Mm,
and
Sure.
kind of thumbs over at Shell.
I see things.
Okay.
she can see things.
I mean, that just makes you sound like a freaking loony. I mean, it's fine.
Hell
Whatever.
is a
She,
loony.
There is magic to unveil hidden things. Uh, but given that he's been in the king's service for so many years, I would expect that magic to have been used on him. The few times that I have hypothetically scryed on him, hypothetically,
We,
of course,
we don't judge. There are more secrets to tell, but later.
I've not I've not been able to establish a connection.
Hmm.
is it possible that people might overlook him during said tests if the king knew he was a fiend and was somehow using him to better the kingdom?
What if he's the one administering tests?
He's testing himself in public. I don't think that would be
No,
accepted by the
test,
other.
test, test other people. I don't know. I'm not sure how you deal with paranoia regarding demons and possessions, and in this case, substitutions, I suppose.
Did you miss them? Well, I guess they're kind of filled in now. Or maybe they're being dug back
What?
up. I haven't really looked into it. Mass graves of the whole tieflings.
No.
Yeah, it's not really near a gate, but yeah, there's one outside the city, like a mile away. So
I don't
Mm,
understand. I don't follow.
if you're thought to be a, if you lived under a rock, if you're thought to be associated with demons, they tend to kill you.
unless you're the king.
Oh yes.
Nobody thinks
I'm
he's
sorry. I
associated with demons,
Yeah,
except
exactly.
except for
you.
the fact that maybe he has a deal with one to,
It's
protect Carcon.
possible.
It's possible. We're
Maybe
not
he's
looking to attack anybody. We just want to, like, get in the proximity of said Rakil
Quick,
to
quick
use the
out of
loony's ability to see things.
quick out of character question. What was the tiefling graves? They were being dug up.
Maybe. Hob doesn't pay much attention to it.
They were being dug up so the wizards could look and see if the tiefling bodies were demons.
No. To destroy the bodies, given the resurrections.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I missed that context.
Right. Because, you know, the whole zombies and thunderstorms thing.
Yeah. Hmm. We don't know what Fiend is doing actually. We don't know if it seems like he has the king's ear. Maybe he's manipulating, or maybe King has deal with him, so the city doesn't get invaded. We don't want to assume. It is bad to make assumptions and be wrong.
I mean, it sounds like you've made one without hard evidence so far.
We've had
No.
one.
Yes,
Hmm.
your loony here
Well,
says
no,
He's not.
we are
Lonnie.
looking to get in closer proximity to the wizard to confirm such suspicions. We're not going in guns blazing or anything. We're not
well,
saying that he needs his head cut off.
that's definitely an intelligent path to take. Yeah.
Yes. I would not discount or ignore her senses as well. I believe it's some kind of divination magic. Yes, Shell?
Yes, I come from a long line of those which hunt for things that should not be here.
Good. Then you know what you're looking for.
Yup, and it's a fiend.
Problem is,
So make with
if
the helping.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it seems like you're
He makes a face at this.
copacetic. I
Copacetic.
mean,
Obviously
with
I
the
don't.
concept of, like, the possibility of that there's a demon already in the palace.
It makes sense given the fact that hypothetically I haven't been able to scry on him.
You
Well,
said
we keep saying
hypothetically.
hypothetically.
So
You said that
hypothetically, if he
hypothetically
is,
you had scried on him and hadn't found any information.
No. I have not been able to make the connection.
Oh, okay.
Hypothetically.
So
he's being blocked.
that means that's just one more piece of evidence in the yes pile.
That just means that they're a powerful
Hypothetically.
caster. Which we
is
know he
He's
is.
suspicious.
also a check in the yes pile.
Well, so hypothetically, if one were to try to get more information about said court wizard, hypothetically, we are not anybody worth time.
We're not. Yet. We
We
will
we
be.
can't.
One
Can't what?
We can't talk to the court wizard or enter the palace or ask any questions.
Not without a reason.
I mean, if hypothetically someone had a reason to suspect the wizard, what would they hypothetically do? That would not get them killed by the king.
Quick,
If,
can we?
did you say attack?
Hold on. Let's stop this conversation. Zoria, do the rope thing.
Oh yes, I prepared it in anticipation. And she pulls out like a 10-inch, even less, like a
10-inch
5-inch.
what?
Like a 5-inch length of rope.
Nope, no, you're okay.
It's 1 foot.
Wait,
No, it doesn't establish a minimum length. It says
Oh.
up to 60 feet.
Don't do that in here.
What? Oh, I
Oh.
see.
Can we take it outside, or is this place anti-looky?
Is this other dimension? Because if then I suppose it could
we
work.
we want to talk about hypotheticals that people might hypothetically dislike.
Should I be concerned about opening portable hole here?
It's not a great idea.
I see. I will refrain from doing it.
How
I
do
should
you
put
manufacture them here if opening them is such a bad idea?
Who said I manufactured them here?
Tilly did.
I don't know exactly what Tilly said, but I don't.
I see. So is this place safe to talk?
Yes,
Yeah, that.
for the most part.
Fine.
Strong enough magic can
Uh,
pierce veils, barriers. But you have to really want to spy on somebody, and generally, I think I'm okay. So unless
So
you are bringing hell with you, I think I'm okay.
We are literally discussing the hellish denizen that the king keeps next to him.
Yeah, but they're not looking for you, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah, well, that point.
Not yet.
no, but you never know.
So, you said if you were to attack him,
No, if we were to approach him.
approach him. Okay. What would keep him
Again,
from killing you?
Nothing. We saw him take on demigoddess.
Public
He made it.
eye.
I mean, I'm not about to go into the streets saying that there's a possible demon.
Yeah.
And I don't see him coming out into the streets in public just to talk to us.
He deals with the staff of the castle all the time. And there aren't random deaths in the castle.
Well, yeah,
Aside
I
from
mean,
various queens.
yeah. Does that mean he's not a demon?
No. Means he's an intelligent demon at the very least.
Yes.
Or
So how do we get into the castle to talk to him then?
you don't necessarily even want to talk to him. Sounds like you want to see him.
Okay.
Yes, be
I
in
can-
same space.
I can give you a note to take to someone. You can run as a messenger. One of you, I suppose.
Would it not be weird to simply not send it to him?
The note?
No, spell.
Zoria, don't be a fucking snob. I'm sure wizards write notes.
We do. We don't have to express our power with magic and waste spell slots on the sending spell. When a
What is
simple
spell
note
slot?
will do. I'm sorry. Power. We don't have to waste our power.
I only know magic bullets.
Magic.
Music.
So,
Plus, a note gets you past the guards.
maybe Shell goes in with a note.
Hmm. Out of all of us, you are the less noteworthy vest. Don't take this the wrong way.
Oh.
Shell is Shell and me and I am
You're a turtle. You're a hobgoblin.
I
And
didn't even have to take my mask off.
you're an elf.
At least he's
Can you
not
see
a
through illusions?
changeling.
Can I?
I don't know. Can you?
I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm assuming he can.
A man needs
Okay.
his mystery.
fine, so I can take this fucking thing off. She just takes it off.
I mean, you already said you're a hobgoblin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember this, but I was nearly arrested the other day because I was confused with tiefling, so...
I agree, but he said you're a hobgoblin before you took the mask off. Never mind. No, it's
The
He-
dog probably smelled it.
The guard force is fairly zealous. I'm sure you can
kind of
imagine why.
dumb.
They're not
Yes,
known for
they
their intelligence, no.
Yes, they see anything red and they freak out. I noticed.
Let's stop this spiraling talk of racism and just please write us a note, Hob.
Sure.
Yes, you should go in. I'm sorry to volunteer you for this, but I don't think it would be good for me to go.
I'm fine with that.
And playing devil's advocate here, Zoria.
Mm.
I want to say this.
Bastian,
Yes, I do want to say this.
go ahead, Joe.
You said that he could quite possibly smell our friend. What makes you think he couldn't smell the things on me? Food for thought. I think Vess is the best bet.
Mm.
Bastian, do you know anybody in the castle to take this to?
I don't think we do.
No.
I know an old cook.
I mean,
I don't think a cook is gonna get a note from a wizard.
we were at
Why
the
don't
wall
you
the
just
other.
Why don't you just send the note directly to Rakil?
Because that implicates directly a line back to me
No, it doesn't.
and puts you want a passing glance, right?
Yeah.
Vestian is just some poor homeless child you found on the street,
But
and you
Vestian
needed to
doesn't
send a message.
Vestian's not gonna be able to see him for what he is. That's you. You
We
have to
have
go.
There are other ways.
Vestian will be carrying a piece of equipment to do that.
We have tools.
We
Okay.
have tools. Just Vestian's some poor homeless little elvish beggar picked up off the side of the road. She wanted to send a message.
Yeah.
I think our perception of this is wrong. He's older than most of us combined, so just saying.
So, okay.
I mean,
Vestian,
yeah.
find the king and give this to him.
Okay.
And he goes over to his desk. And he's seated you all in around like the coffee table.
Shall remain standing.
Sure.
Sorry, that looks like a little girl, like on a magical place.
That's just sitting, like wondering if there's gonna be tea.
Yeah, he's floated some out.
That sips at his tea.
Mm-hmm. Um, he writes a note and seals it with a seal.
I thought you were gonna
And
say kids for a second.
no. And casts some magic words, says some magic words over it. Does some finger wiggling. And
Do I
brings
know
it
what
over.
it is? And you keep going up. I'm sorry.
You can make an Arcana check.
I will, and you'll tell me later.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Oh, Zoria fails an Arcana check. What'd you roll?
A 9.
Plus.
Or 9 total?
A 9. 9 total.
9
I
total.
rolled it. I rolled a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Saving face.
No, not for this. She'll just acknowledge her own ignorance in silence and not have the embarrassment
I'm
of.
not powerful enough to know these
I
secrets
didn't
yet.
didn't learn this one.
Yeah, I didn't learn this one. Fuck, I'm not gonna tell anybody. I'm gonna act like I know it.
Right?
Shit.
Of course I know it.
Of course I know it, yeah. That spell, I know it.
Mm-hmm. And hands it to you, Tessian.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes without saying, but don't open it.
Yeah, okay. Just deliver it to the king, right?
Mm-hmm.
Easy
Can
enough.
I assume, this is maybe on Lucky's mind, get a vibe of him?
Make an insight check.
Yeah.
Can we all?
21.
I have a 9 minus 1.
Zoria, you probably shouldn't open it.
8.
What did you say,
I
Vestian
got a
and Shell?
9.
No. Oh, Vestian, you probably shouldn't open it.
21.
Shell, you probably shouldn't open it because he has warded it with something.
Don't open it. He's warded it with something.
Of course, yes.
I think I'm good.
Of course, yes.
The
I'm gonna.
the king or any wizards that examine it, and it will probably be examined by one or not or more, will know that it is mine. And not going to explode in the king's face.
That's a comforting reassurance.
I mean, I feel comforted knowing that people won't think I'm there to assassinate anybody. Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Bob,
Yes.
what do we owe you for this? Everyone wants payment.
I don't know
It's a
yet,
matter of. Okay.
but I am interested and am absolutely willing if this court wizard, Rakil, turns out to be a fiend, devil, demon, creature of hell. Then they shouldn't be in our city.
It's for good of the people, yes.
Yes. For good of the people. There are, well, I knew of one caster that was run out of town when Rakil, well, when the queen died.
What was her name? Moira?
Um, I personally don't recall the information right now, Shell, but
The answer is yes.
yes, I believe so. And it would not behoove more to be. So, keep me in the loop.
Question.
Yes.
Will your dog let in familiars if we need to send a message and we send a familiar? It won't get like shanked at the door by the dog.
That depends. What's your familiar look like? And his name is
Better,
Brutus.
I
better
know.
send mine.
He will send Zorius. It's an owl.
Yes,
Okay.
big owl.
A big owl. Okay. So it'll come with notes, I suppose.
Yes.
Okay.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
translate?
go.
Yes, of course you can.
I'm gonna go. You guys can
We should
figure
all
out
go,
some
not
details.
waste Hop's time.
I mean, if you gotta figure out details, like I trust the two of you, I'll just
Well,
do
we
my
won't.
courier errand
At,
boy business.
at the mention of going, Zora gets like this look of a little girl that doesn't want to leave the park, like just a fraction of a second.
Mm-hmm.
Zoria, let's not overstay our welcome. Come on.
I mean, you can stay if you want to. Like, Hub's not kicking you out. I'm just going
no.
to the.
I would not dream of wasting his time.
I mean,
Oh.
one wizard to another. I'm sure you guys got stuff to discuss and whatever.
Oh,
So I'm
we
just
could
gonna.
talk all day about magic and theories and other various.
Really?
I mean,
Too
only
bad
if you're
though.
not busy,
We're
because
not
she.
going to because I am busy.
Well,
Oh, I
I
see.
tried, Zoria. Sorry.
I heard Zoria's nipples get hard at the initial statement.
Oh.
I tried. Okay, well,
Senpai noticing.
thanks, Hubs. I'll we'll yeah. Okay, bye.
Thanks. Yeah. Good luck. Bye. Don't die.
If we have to face
Wait,
him,
am I gonna
we
die?
probably will.
No, you're fine, Bess.
Don't face him. Well, fight him.
Mm. So
Don't.
the three of you leave Hobbs Tower.
Yeah.
And go. Do you immediately go to the castle, Bessie?
Vess is going to because he doesn't want it to get too late.
Yep.
But I have
Mhm.
to take a few minutes and feed some lizards. So
That's
if somebody
fine.
else has something.
Yeah, we'll cover the castle next session, or
Okay.
in between because it'll be a solo mission for Vessian.
Oh, okay.
If you have time and I have time, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So Shell, Zoria,
Huh?
Jarek,
Hmm.
do any of you three have anything?
Yeah, on the way back to the knives, Zora just says, "Said he can spend the entire day talking about magic. Can you imagine?"
You know, Zoria,
Shell,
if this mission goes really well, what?
as you leave, all you hear is mahogany, 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 mahogany.
Shell will whistle. Whistle them out and whistle them in. On top of her shell.
Mm-hmm.
He is
Biscuit.
bright blue.
Bright blue and has like weird crystalline formations in him.
Zoria, shower him.
Uh,
He's sick.
cast it faster.
Yeah. He's not dirty.
Biscuit.
Hmm.
What did he do?
He fed me a bunch of stuff.
And you ate it?
Yeah.
Don't. We will discuss this when we get back. It shall be noted that when Shell returns to the inn, she will kick down the door.
Kick in the
Oh.
door. Okay.
Yeah.
You had something with Sonia on the way, I believe.
Oh, I was just telling her If
Yeah,
everything goes well, Hob will more likely,
likely what?
like, if this wizard thing goes well and Hob is pleased with what we find out and saving the town, Hob might be willing to talk wizard things with Zoria.
Sora seems excited. But talking about wizard things reminds her of something. She insists on swinging by the store. The magic store.
Mm-hmm.
And buying herself a gift from Shell.
Yeah, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
You said you had gift for me, yes?
Yes.
Let's go get gift.
Okay, but fine. Biscuit, can you hold still for a little bit?
Yes.
Thank you, dearie.
And we go and get it, and Zoria is kind of pissed that, like, really, you're making me pay for my own gift? Like, just doesn't say anything though.
I bought the most of it.
Hmm.
How much is owed on it
Thank
still? I believe 25? I don't
30,
30?
but
I don't
Shell gave Zoria 15 gold. So it's only 15 gold
15
for
more.
Zoria. Out of pocket, yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you, Shell. Much appreciated. I will copy it into spellbook when we have time.
Mage armor, I believe.
Mage
Mm-hmm.
armor.
Yep. So. Did you take the spell scroll back from Ravenous?
It wasn't a spell scroll,
I
it was
know.
just an
I
incantation
know.
scrawled on a piece of paper. Yeah, I took it back.
Okay. Just wanted to know.
I'm not leaving him with evidence.
With evidence.
Well, Zoria was throwing a fit about Ravenous noticing Zoria's handwriting, so fine, I'll just take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she made the words ugly on purpose.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But Ravenous couldn't read it.
Cause
Because
he
of bad
can't.
handwriting.
No, cause he can't read magic. Cause he's a fucking fake. Phony.
He's a body double.
Hmm. Or that.
Shell, you didn't roll high enough on insight to even tell.
Yeah.
But okay, so you get back to the knives.
Shell kicks down the door.
Shell kicks in the door.
And in the dimly lit room, for all of a second, there's nothing there, and then Jarek just seems to pop into existence as he looks up, holding a vial between his teeth.
Jarek, what the fuck?
I think that he spits the vial out. I think something's gone wrong. Also, why'd you kick the door? I don't want to pay for that.
You hurt Biscuit. I told you, feed it to me.
Biscuit's an extension of you.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
Thank God.
He isn't.
Gods? Whichever one will, help me.
Bashaba in your case.
Is she nice? Is he nice?
Yeah. Yeah. And Jarek goes back to the vials, just furiously flicking between them.
Shell puts a hand on her head. What is wrong, Jarek?
My notes don't make any sense to me anymore.
This instant, they do not make sense to you.
No.
Hold still. Shell's gonna walk up. Hand on the head. Detect thoughts. And it's not touch based. I just want it to be touch based.
Yeah.
What is, I don't know what Detect Thoughts actually does.
Are you delving deep?
Yes. Give me a
Okay.
wisdom save, Jarek.
Gotta make me roll a die.
Surface level confused.
Okay. Okay.
I'm willing to bet, right, Jarek?
Yeah, and that's a nat 1.
Hmm.
So,
What is that with mods?
Bad.
a nat 1.
Wisdom save. Jarek has what, 10 in wisdom?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so that's a true 1.
1.
Oh, the sock is gonna look fabulous. Jarek, what the fuck happened?
What am I
So
supposed to be doing with the roll?
she's reading your mind. Deeper thoughts.
Thoughts,
Uh,
emotions, what's big on
what?
your mind, what's
Why
going
is she
on.
touching me? She looks tasty. What the fuck? What the fuck? My notes don't make sense.
Jarek, think about the notes.
The,
What
the,
about the notes don't make sense?
I'll do it this way. A series of mental images come through with just pages and pages and pages of his notes on poison, and they're all garbled.
Put it in your theory. In theory, Zoria. You look like you have one.
Alright, Jarek. I want you to think of Vishla's castle now.
A wave of minor disappointment and depression slides in, and he thinks of Vishla's castle.
Are there any emotions that should not be there? Like, when he thinks of Vishla's castle, does he associate that with feeding, or does that he associate it with our little adventure?
Adventure, disappointment, depression, strange arousal at Vessian, and then realizing Vessian's a male, and then there's more disappointment.
Okay, let's think about poison now. Before this spell runs out.
How long does it last?
I don't know, give me a second. It's a decent amount of time. I think like 10 minutes.
I have no idea.
I'm looking. 1 minute.
Okay.
You want me to bone another one?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I'll bone another one.
Yep.
And ask Jarek to recite everything he knows about poisons.
That one was a 5, by the way.
Oh, so much better.
Well, some mushrooms are, if you grind them up, I kind of don't remember. I mean, some of them you inhale. They're if you drink it, it's really strong. There's a leaf with 5 leaf stem things on it that is kind of poisonous on your skin.
Yeah, we'll drop the spell. Right, I didn't want to have to do this. She will hold up a finger, go rummaging around in her toga, and pull out a finger-sized crystal.
From Vishla's castle.
Mm-hmm.
An anti-magic
Squirreling that
crystal.
away.
An anti-magic
Yeah.
crystal. Yeah.
Alright, Jarek.
Ah! I've lost my chair. Continue.
Oh, I thought that was in character. Um, do you remember what this does?
I do.
Do I have to tell you how important, precious this item is?
Uh, I mean, I think you think it's precious.
Do you want to administer it, or do you want me to save it for
Administer it?
to the king?
What? Well, I think the poison's already made work. I drank one. I just don't know how I made them.
Motherfucker. She tosses the crystal at Jarek's face, holds up another finger and rummages again.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Zora just like grabs Jarek by the cheek, one massive hand, looks him in the eyes.
And looks back while swatting at her wrist. Why is everyone touching my face?
Yeah, and kind of with the other hand, just like pulls the skin around the eyes.
It makes a snapping bite in the air at her hand.
Is no bleed, no
Zoya,
blood.
Zoya, stop it. I'm having a moment.
Mm.
Put him down.
What? Can we just stop touching me?
I'm not touching you. I'm trying to get her to stop touching you.
Brr.
Jarek. And Shell will hold out the poison that he had previously made for her. Do you need this?
I think I will now, yes. Unless you
I
want
want
to.
my money back.
Actually, no. No, that one wouldn't be useful for me. I
Okay,
need.
but if you need it, just like the chain, it's
N-
here.
I have 1, 2, 3, 10. No, I drank one. 9? Okay,
Again,
I can still count.
if it's necessary, it's here.
Yeah, okay.
Gucci? Oh, sorry, plagiarism.
Which
Do we
spell is that
understand
again?
each other? Yeah,
Capiche?
Yeah,
capiche.
yeah.
What am I going to do with you?
Hopefully not touch me again.
Yeah.
I will feed you more things. Jerk hisses back. And
Does
then stops.
Azoth join in on the hissing?
Why did I just hiss?
Because Biscuit hiss.
I don't
Just
hiss.
okay. You do manly growls, manly screeching and screaming. We got it.
Anyway, how'd that go?
Good. Vess is delivering a note to the king.
What?
It's just
No,
like a
actually, never mind. I don't want to. I don't want to know. It's better if I don't know at this point.
Okay.
Maybe I can forget that. That'd be good.
Okay. Just like you've forgotten how to make poison.
Maybe I got hit on the head. Okay, it was a weird. It's been a weird week.
Jarek, did you drink too much from your own poison?
Just slowly looks at Zoria. Oh da, oh da. I was drinking all of the poison.
Gotta test your own supply.
Is whistling as is make poison. Yes. Drink my poison. I only drink one. Also, shouldn't drink those. That was unpleasant.
You'll remember it soon enough. Potion will wear off.
Okay, good. Because I mean I made everything I need from the supplies, but yeah.
Mm. I hope this is temporary.
Life, in my experience, yeah, it is.
Good, good. So I guess we just wait for this. Unless you want to go over how exactly you're going to do pineapple.
Quick question, Jarek.
Yeah.
Do you remember how to make the potions? Or is it just the poisons that you're having issues with?
Give me a minute. Jerk will just start making a potion.
Hmm?
And no, no, I'm gonna have to completely wing the pineapple because we didn't really get any information, which is fine. I'm still
The
I'm
spell is
still
still
mostly sure I
available
can.
to you, so there's that.
Yeah, that might be more necessary. But I'm yeah I can do yeah no, yeah I can do this.
Well, we have two ways of getting in now. One was through Hall and Azurth, as we practiced. Second one, you can be Owl.
I can be Owl.
Yes.
And Jarek holds up a vial in front of his face, shakes it a little, throws it on the ground where it cracks and explodes into a bunch of little ball bearings across the floor.
The
Well,
vial turns into ball bearings.
yeah, it's
What's
how it
in
always
the
worked.
vial?
Oh.
Yeah. When exposed to air, it just turns into ball bearings.
Oh, that's nifty.
And these little crystal balls just roll around on the ground lamely. Well, I could still do that. So that's
Have you forgotten how to stab?
Jarek just
Do not.
looks at Zoria and pulls out a dagger.
Do not. No. No.
It's not my favorite dagger, but it'll do in a pinch.
Hey, y'all, I gotta leave for like 2 minutes, okay? Bye.
That's
Sure.
fine. We're not gonna be here much longer.
Fuck yes, I know how to use a dagger. Swish, swish, stab. What's to understand about swish, swish, stab?
I don't know, you seem to be having trouble with memory. Remembering complex things.
There's a lot going on, okay?
Yes, we have like
A
several.
day. We have
No.
a day for several problems. One day.
Yes.
I
Hmm.
think I'm in the right headspace. Maybe you guys aren't. You're not panicking. You don't even look anxious. You look like you just got laid. Did you go to the brothel?
No.
Without me.
Well, I look calm because you excluded me from most of the planning phase, so you're doing this alone.
I didn't exclude you. I included you. You were supposed to gather information.
Yes, and
I
that
I,
went.
sh- I shared all the information that I had. That's all the information I have now.
Hmm, that
I
went
didn't.
downhill.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't exclude you. I went out of my way to try to include you.
Hmm.
And I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. Weird shit's happening, okay? Weird shit's happening.
Hmm.
I'll be fine. I work better without a plan anyway. Every time someone makes a plan, I end up dying and waking up 2 years later.
No,
Well,
it's okay. I got
I think.
watch.
Yeah. Well, you should remember that you're looking for different colored candle.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm probably not even gonna worry about the candle. I I mean, if we go the Azure route, maybe, but I'm not entirely sure that's a good idea.
How will you get in then?
The same way I get into everywhere I'm not supposed to be. The front door. Don't worry. End of the day, the only person who really needs to have the pineapple taken care of is me. So even if I fail, no loss for you. I'll be fine.
Is loss.
It would be my loss.
Hmm.
Let's be realistic. Even if you got everything you wanted at this point, and you got made the Baroness of Hobgoblia, it wouldn't really matter because there's an army outside the front door ready to take Hobgoblia away from you.
It's true.
We're a few shades of fucked.
Yes, and tomorrow that all comes to head. Longest night in the year.
Wait, what?
is solstice. That's what it means.
Really? Nobody told me this. This seems like pertinent information.
The light,
That's actually really useful.
it's about noon, and the light fades from the room.
What the fuck? Nobody ever told me about this.
The outside light, excuse me.
Zora looks out the window. This is not common, right?
No.
This is a
Mm.
little sus.
Zora looks out the window.
You said it was
at
the
sky.
darkest night of the year. It's starting a little early. Why did nobody tell me about this?
Demons?
Gump. Do we see anything out of the
Gump?
window?
You don't see the sun.
What do we see?
A halo
Demon?
where the sun should be,
Oh, that's fine.
blocked by a large celestial object known as the moon.
The moon.
Oh, is eclipse.
Oh,
Oh no.
why? Oh
Oh
no.
no.
That sounds great. Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I might get laid tonight.
No, dummy. Drow are attacking, or should
Yeah.
attack soon.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
Look, I have been craving dark meat for about 2 years now. I need this.
was not expecting this today.
You were that
What-
into
what-
Althane?
You can wait. You can plan eclipses.
No, just I
Oh,
have not optimal loadout.
Mm-hmm. And we can pick it up there next time.
with Jarek leaning out the window, looking around. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is perfect.
And commence powwow.
Yeah.
An eclipse
You
the
okay,
day
baby?
before winter solstice.
That's gonna be like 36 hours of night. I'm fucking here for it. As the person playing a vampire.
Mm.
Oh God.
So,
Oh, I really wished I hadn't wasted that second level spell.
Zoria, you with
I
me?
think he froze.
Yeah,
He did freeze.
He did freeze.
there we go.
There he is. He's back.
There.
For those
He's
of you
back.
that are joining us, have a good night, and we will see you Monday. That's come. Have a good night.